Pull up the voting. I got to see where we are on that. What is it called again? The Booyah Challenge. Yeah.
Booyah Baseball Bobblehead Challenge.
Has this week seemed ridiculously long and we still have one more day?
Yeah. This week has been 2 weeks long. It's so long, man. So long.
I think I'm starting to get cabin fever.
Cabin fever?
I am. Isn't that mean you stay in a cabin too long? Please tell me that's what that means.
But who's got a cabin?
Well, I don't know.
Is it your cabin?
Well, here, let's go. Cutter's up there. Okay, Rick and Lim, blah, blah, blah. Bill Jarts. All I'm concerned about is, okay, there we are, 6,410 votes. Tom Zalaski, I'm sorry, but you did end up losing. I guarantee it, Tom.
Yeah.
Boy, is that going to be egg on my face if that didn't, that'll be embarrassing.
Well, it says we already received a vote from you. I thought that you can vote once a day.
It said that you could vote once a day.
Well, apparently I can't vote once a day.
Neither can I.
Should I give my wife a timeout?
Probably.
What did she do
now? She wants rotisserie chicken for Din Din. That's what happens when you get married, Sid. You just do things like, you call it Din Din.
You called it Din Din.
Hey, can you play that thing? Can you put that up on the microphone? That video, or is it completely gone now?
Which one?
The TikTok?
The TikTok? Because she says, this reminds me of you and Angie, like you guys go out.
Bless you.
Corona!
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God, spray his microphone.
Did you not read how we're supposed to sneeze?
I sneezed I did the vampire sneeze.
Okay, that's good. Wait, hold on.
I didn't pull a Sydney and cough it into my hands and then touch people's faces.
She's learned. Listen, she didn't grow up with parents. Wolves raised her.
That doesn't seem real.
I think so. That's the way she talks. Hold on. So Sydney said she found a TikTok that reminds me of me and Angie. It is. This is exactly how Angie acts. I think it's pretty much how any parent kind of reacts when they come in from a night of going out and you're relieving the babysitter finally. You get home at midnight, and this is what this sounds like. Let's hear.
Sleeping. Thank you so much. We think cash, check, Venmo. That's what you guys are using now. We can totally do that. How'd the night go? See, we had so much. I mean, we did a little salsa dancing. But thank you so. We appreciate you, Damatra.
That happens just about every time. And I know the sitter just wants to get their money and leave. But for some reason, when Angie and I come back home from like having a night out, and we got a little beers in us. Yeah. We feel like she wants to chat longer.
Like they're ready to party with you.
Right.
Because you're not done partying.
Right. Yeah, no. And thank God that there is no having to, that they all live right around. You know what I mean? Just bye. You walk home.
Yeah, get away.
Cost me money to go. That's another thing, Sid. Wait, because what do you got? You got 3 years and then you're married.
Yeah, that's what she says. 20. But I thought about that on my way home. I want to let you know that consumed my ride home. That your goal is to be married by 25. But you
just need to meet who I'm going to marry.
No,
but
this
you
is
don't
funny
want to meet anybody.
because you came up in a conversation with my wife and I too. This was the talk around the town, and I go around the state, and I goes, hey, get this load of S.
That's what I was saying.
Sydney says she wants to be. Sydney wants to be married at 25.
I'm gonna go get married this year.
And then Angie goes, Angie goes, wait, what? Oh boy, she better get going because you got to find someone. Then you got to give it a go. You know, you can't fall asleep in the passenger side. You got to give it. You got to try a few months, 6 months. You got to get past his faults.
Yeah, if he says what a nice date, you can't reply it. Nah, it was just a day.
You're going to have to learn that everybody has faults. Not everybody is Jake and Tanner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not everybody's perfect like we are,
and that's why we were taken. We're scooped up so quick.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to. It's gonna be a battlefield out there, Sydney. And guess what? Guys pee and brush their teeth at the same time. It just happens. You're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
for real. You're going to have to give it a go. I asked Angie, I go, would you be nervous, Angie? Would you be nervous if you were 22, living at home? And she goes, yeah, I would be.
Before you even finish the question. Yes, that would be the worst.
because she goes, I don't know. And this wasn't, to me, still today, I was like, I wonder if we should bring that topic back in the early part of the show. Where do you go and meet someone if you're too old to go to like the club?
The stirrups. But she's not too old for the stirrups.
That's right. That is true. But I think she has an old soul. So I think she's going to get sick of it.
She hasn't got sick of it yet.
That's true. How long can you go to? We'll say you're an expert
25.
Here. Is it about 25 when car? Was that 24 car insurance?
No, 25 is the car insurance, and now you can rent a car.
No, that's when the club.
It's just how many times can you listen to Shania Twain drunk?
And true. Apparently you're running on over a year.
So wait a minute. 20.
Why don't we?
25 seems like you could still do it. Right at the club?
25 is the end. Like that is your last year.
So you can't be 26 going in there?
Yes. No, you can't. I think you can be 25 going to the bar and going to the kind of bar. And the grinding and the touching and the butt squeezes.
That's how the coronavirus spread.
Yep.
That's how it spreads because of you teenagers.
Yeah, you damn horny kids.
Youths.
But I think at 26, now you have to go to bars that you sit.
When you graduate to that, it is
sit
so
at stirrups.
When? No. But here's the thing: you're going to graduate to the bars that you sit on, and then you're going to find yourself because eventually you're going to find yourself going like this. I can't hear. Yeah. Can we go somewhere where we can talk?
I know the quiet spots in stirrups.
No, where? No.
Yeah. See, she's just not ready.
Hey, question: there's a place downtown. That's kind of by stirrups. Okay. We have friends. Chad and Ashley, they're from Green Bay, and we went. This was years ago when we were living in Green Bay.
Oh, I was going to say, you don't have no friends in Green Bay.
Ashley was at that time, I think, only 22, but we were older.
Yeah,
and she wanted to go to stirrup. We went into stirrups, and oh my God, I felt like I was there to pick up my daughter.
Yeah,
I felt so out of place. Yeah, and probably. I go, what do we do? Because they can't. The music was so loud, and then she's like, we dance, and I go, I'm leaving.
I don't dance.
And then we went, I think, across the street, and there's this really quiet little pub that's got fancy beers, and it's a lot of wood. It's a lot of wood. Oh. I mean, it's a lot of brown.
Okay.
St. Brennan's.
That's what it is. I do believe that's it. Wait, can we pull it up? I want to see this.
St. Brennan's.
It's haunted.
Wait, I might be thinking of the wrong place. I'd have to get a hold of my friend. After JTX, I went to a bar.
Let's go.
Yeah, you went to Ned Kelly's.
I went to Ned Kelly's.
I wasn't in a room.
They have like
Yeah, that's a hotel, Sydney.
Sydney, that's a hotel.
Sydney, that's a flippin' hotel.
Sydney, why were we at a hotel?
It's not stirrups or sleeping, okay? There are other places.
There's other things to life, Sydney.
Why don't we just do an arranged marriage? Why don't we pick it and they meet like 90 Day Fiance?
I don't know if that was... Oh, hit that.
Is that it? That is a lot of wood.
You described the wood.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's it.
Look up Ned Kelly.
Ned Kelly has like this thing where you can... They have a big...
Ned Kelly's got some wood.
40-60, I don't dance, but here I am. I like that little Lee Bryce throwing at me. Man, 40-60, you get unblocked.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Wait, let me see where... Wait, let me go to Ned Kelly's.
You weren't at Ned Kelly's.
How do you know where I wasn't?
Is
that Ned Kelly's? That got wood?
It's nowhere near the location you described.
Yeah, that was it.
Hell yeah! There ain't no wood! That's all brick!
I don't know if that's it.
They have a pug.
They had like...
in this bar a lot.
They had like... I think they had barrels. There's barrels.
Is it Fox Harbor?
I don't know.
There's multiple rooms at Ned Kelly's. There's like the bar place, and then there's another place, and then there's a place where I was, the smoking place.
The outside?
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Right here?
This is exactly where we were because we went outside and it was chilly.
Pretty sure this building is for sale.
Oh, it is? They don't, well, it's because their food was so damn expensive.
Was it?
Yeah, it was pretty pricey. Yeah, and those dogs were there.
They were.
Somebody said online dating. That's what I would do. No. Yesterday the question was, where do you go to find tail? I think that's exactly how it was said.
Respectable tale.
Respectable tale. When you're older and you can't use any online dating, what you would have to find Jesus, because you would have to go to church things, man.
Man, you don't want a church girl.
Why? I heard they're crazy.
Yeah, you said that. You proclaimed that yesterday.
No, church girls are crazy.
But are they? Maybe.
Actually, I have no idea.
I don't know.
If you're a church girl, are you crazy?
Yeah. Let's get your skanky church girl stories.
That's fun.
Did you meet a church girl that blew your mind?
Yeah. Yeah, that. Any word when the kickoff to summer is? Yeah, we're not doing it.
Yeah, because apparently, even though it made money and bought a tower, it wasn't worth it again.
Apparently not.
Let's just do it on our own.
I think what did it was when Angie fell over the bar onto the other side. They were very upset that day.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. It's pretty weird to have a bar like that in the afternoon doing body shots.
I stopped doing those. We put an end to that.
Yeah, you stopped doing them because everybody stopped lifting their shirt up.
Around me?
Yeah.
They're like, you'll just stick his
you
tongue in
threw
her.
my wife on the bar, and you're just like, I'm going to suck out of this.
Did I do that?
Yes, you did.
I want to apologize.
Sounds like something you'd do.
I'm going to suck out of this, and then I'm going to suck out of your husband. And I was like, okay.
I'll just apologize right now. I apologize on behalf of Drunk Jake.
My God. No, my favorite's Drunk Angie, who is trying to grind on me with no music.
She's really bad at dancing, too.
She's like, you want to dance, Tanner? I was like, there's no music, Angie.
Remember when they had an ice cream machine?
Oh, yeah. I like that place. That's a really cool place.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Willie Beeman's?
Yeah.
Willie Beeman's is awesome. I left shoes there, and they were never found.
Somebody said, married my high school sweetheart, I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah.
No doubt. We could, because I think we could with this career.
Yeah. Go back to school.
Go back to college?
Nope.
Finish my senior year.
Yep, gotta finish it finally.
No, but really, if you don't want to find Jesus, you don't want to be the dude that's just walking around Target Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those women that go into Target are married.
I believe so, yeah.
Right.
I saw one thing online that said, what do you get at Target? And they said, Target tells me what I'm going to get.
And you're at the age, too, where you're fine. You're good, where you can, if you hit on a woman, she's in her 20s, fine. If you hit on a woman who's in her 40s, flattering. If I do that with a 40-year-old, fine. If I do that with a 20-year-old, you know what I mean?
Be rich.
Right, that's what I mean, and I'm not. I have no idea.
What's the youngest you would date? I heard, I was listening to a podcast, and
18.
they were going, and they were going through. He was 47, the other guy was 40, and they were going through the youngest that they would date.
Oh, man. I don't know. There was a study that was on, piggybacking this story, that women that get older don't find men younger attractive, but on the other hand, guys who get older still find women younger attractive.
Yeah.
And also, and the vice versa, men don't find women who get older attractive, women don't find. Wait, how did that go? I'm sorry.
Men don't find older women attractive.
No, I just said that low. Women find older men attractive. They find older men attractive.
Mm-hmm.
This is old news.
Because it's all like dads.
Yeah, but I had another story. Yeah, you're right. It is old news. But there was something with it. It's in my prep work, but don't make me go back and get it.
Yeah, screw that.
Because nobody cares, really, right?
You're 39. 20. Too young?
Too young. Yeah, just because, man, where am I going?
Not bars. Chuck E. Cheese. 21 then.
Man, that seems young, doesn't it?
Not for a full relationship, but just for...
No, I'm not playing this game because you have a weird, funny way of just making me look bad all the time.
How?
Yes,
I don't even know how I would take this to make you look bad.
I don't know.
30.
Sydney, 30?
Yeah, is 30 like your ideal age? Like if you had to remarry, what is the age you're looking for?
Well, I don't know. It just depends on the woman. But you're saying I would probably date 30.
Date 30?
Probably.
28?
That's not. You just keep going backwards.
Well, yeah, we need to find the lowest you'd go. We're negotiating.
28, I would probably date.
What if they didn't have kids?
That's difficult because then. Well, yeah.
They were good with your kids, but didn't have kids, so you would always kind of feel... That's where I would go. I'd feel bad if it's like, I'm done having kids.
Oh my God. That is a thing.
Yeah.
I forgot about. Yes. If Angie were to die in a horrific accident.
Yeah.
Because she would never leave me.
No. Not unless John Tyler finally calls me
First
back.
of all, he's dead.
He's not dead.
We just found out.
No, he's not.
He died.
Nope.
Yes.
From what? Too much sex? Had a heart attack.
My neighbor told me if there's a dude that's going to come steal your woman, it's a guy named John Tyler.
Yep. But yeah, so she...
Well, that's another thing I completely forgot about. We got to get going.
Yes, we do.
But,
can we
we'll
come
come right
this?
back to this. Okay. Yeah, I forgot completely about that. If Angie were to die in an accident, what's a really white girl accident? Like
White Claw overdose.
Okay.
She got crushed because she was trying to grab the last thing of black cherry White Claw, but it toppled all of those damn limes off the top.
And I'm 39, but I forget. Yeah, you got to find a woman who apparently doesn't want kids,
or you got to do it again. You got to have one more kid. So that's now we're in a whole. So you got to find somebody who doesn't want kids but is also good with kids because you have kids,
right?
So you know who it is? Pam.
Pam.
Your mom?
Angie's mom.
Great with kids, doesn't want any more.
But she's not. Yeah, I'd have to find I guess I'd have to find an older woman. I would have to.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go through the procedure on that. I mean, I guess if I fell in love with the woman and I probably would. It's a process.
You think you could be a good stepdad?
No.
I know I couldn't.
Just because. Depending how, if they're babies, I'd be like Dr. Cox. You're just such the ugliest little kid. Remember that?
Yeah, but it was his kid.
I would probably be a good. I'll tell you what.
Your kid's age.
If you're a stepdad, what an incredible, and you're good at it because you don't have to be, and that is a role that you stepped into, and if you are doing well at it, good for you.
But you know what? Who are the worst? Cocky stepmoms. I read one article where this woman was like, you know why being a stepmom is better than being the biological mom? It's because I choose to love those kids. I'm not programmed to love them.
Yeah, it's really cocky.
And I was like, okay, lady, how about you settle down?
I have to choose to love mine daily.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not kidding.
We have to choose to like them.
I'm 28 and my fiance is 50. Is he rich? Be honest.
How rich is he? Call.
Because there's got to be a point when you get to the attractiveness will fade, but for him much sooner, right? I mean, I don't know. Look at George Clooney.
George Clooney is gorgeous, and he's 103.
103?
103 years
Did he
old.
just have a birthday?
He did, yeah.
Married my high school. Oh, we're still here. I've always dated. Well, what about? Well, not you. I can't. I guess I could. Let's play this game with you then. 14.
No, I don't think I could. I don't think I could date any younger than what my wife is now. But that's
18.
because our years are a little.
How old is your
different.
wife?
25. I think the years are just a little different.
You mean generational gaps?
Like, I think I'm in my late 20s. If I was in my 30s, I might be able to stay at 25. But, like, there's only a 3-year gap in between me and 25.
Sure.
I think when I hit 35, I think my number's still going to be 25.
It would be weird to date a woman who didn't have a career. Like with my wife, she's actually doing something. I couldn't. It'd be weird if she was like doing a part-time gig at Gap. That would be weird. That would be hard.
Yeah.
Hi, who's this?
My name's Jason.
What's up, Jason?
Oh, I'm a stepdad.
Oh, you are?
Yep. Married my wife December 31st, 2017. She's got 2 kids that she actually gets to see. The other 2 were adopted.
It's difficult, right?
It's typical, yeah. But it's not bad. I mean, they're basically adults. So.
Oh, that makes it probably a little easier because yeah, but still.
Except now they have like a conscious idea of what you're doing to their mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, except it's not so much that they do that. They're actually, needing help and stuff like that. And I'm doing everything I can to provide for them.
You stepped in right when they decided that they don't want to talk to you but need all the money.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Well, have fun.
I'm still waiting on you guys.
For what?
You guys never sent me those sound clips for Supernatural.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, no, we did.
Yeah, we did. And we did them on the air.
Fine, we'll do them again.
Oh, my God.
Can you email us?
Okay.
Email us the script again.
I mean, you're really demanding. Okay. You're
a hard-ass stepdad.
No kidding.
You should really just go
Tell
down
them
with the
already.
podcast.
I was expecting them in my email, man. That's what I've been checking on.
It probably went to your spam.
I love you. I love you.
Okay, bye. No. Well, because it was Bert Kreischer, and he said his next wife, he wants to get somebody who's super poor because his wife is not impressed by anything he does anymore. And I was like, man, that would be great if you and I did that too. We get somebody.
Yeah. No.
Because our wives aren't impressed by any. We sell out the mire, and it's just like, it's fine.
It's because they grew up with us going through this.
Yeah. Like, he was talking about, he's like, I wanted to buy my wife a Porsche, which any other woman would have been like, that's the best thing you ever do. But she's just like, no, don't spend that kind of money. You need to find somebody poor.
That's it.
Who's
because
impressed with you.
Angie will, even the kids, my kids don't care. They don't care. And Angie will be like, well, it's because your dad's on the radio. And then Sydney don't even care, Lo. I have to remind her. I go, some people look at us like we have a show.
Yeah, some people actually enjoy us.
I need to fix this woman here. I got to mansplain something to her. She goes, I'm 50 and I do not find older men attractive. I love younger men. But we're saying if you're in your 20s or 30s, you find 50-year-olds attractive. You know what I mean? Your older men are 70, of course.
Yeah. Well, no, because she could say, like, she's saying...
It's more fun if you mansplain.
Oh, yeah. Numbers get bigger.
Kidding.
I want to know if she finds 50-year-old men attractive.
Oh, maybe that's what she's saying.
But
apparently, she hasn't seen George Clooney.
Her oldest son is 31. Are you dating some of your son's friends?
Ooh, that's weird. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Tanya. I was just calling because me and my husband got married in 2017. I have adult kids, and he has younger kids, and these are my stepkids. And it's a little difficult when they're younger than when they're older.
No doubt, because like if you try to punish them, do they just throw in your face, "You're not my mom"?
You're not my mom.
All the time. And I can't really necessarily say anything, so I always goes to the dad first so he can talk to the kids first. And it's always lost in translation if I try to talk to them.
It's hard because you this is going to sound mean, but it's very truthful. You don't love them like he loves them because they're not your kids, even though you do love them. But I'm just saying it's just a different connection right now. So that's got to be difficult.
Yeah, they didn't spring from your loin.
That is totally true. And he has no connection whatsoever to my kids, which are adults. Have no relationship whatsoever with them.
What is your passive-aggressive way of punishing his kids?
Yeah.
Like, what is your way of punishing them that that you're just like, I'm going to get them like this? Like, do you just give them less chicken nuggets?
Aww.
Oh, no. I talk to him, and I ignore them. So
silent treatment.
That's tough.
And then, exactly.
My wife does that to me. If we ever get into an argument, my wife will ignore me. And it drives me insane because we're taught in this career, if people ignore you, you're going to die.
Oh, my God. Do you want to see?
Ratings go down. Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Do you want to see how fast we get Jake to have a mental breakdown by just not talking to him? Just like if we never acknowledged him throughout the entire day. Like if we went the whole day talking about the topics that what's-his-face
But
was
you guys
talking
only
about,
talk like this right now, like having
This
conversation.
eye contact is making me uncomfortable.
I hate eye contact, but I would do it to see how far we can push
What are you guys talking about?
By the third break, you're like, "This is." You would be like, "This is stupid. I don't have to be here. Why don't you guys take over? I'm out of here." And then you'd hear the door slam. I'd be like, "Jake, come back." I don't know what these knobs do.
That would drive me nuts.
I feel like one break of us not acknowledging you would drive you insane.
And
but
Angie
it would do it to anybody.
Well,
if it was you guys.
Does your wife? Because Angie will do that, and then she knows when she does that, it's going to rile me up. It's going to ruffle Uncle Jake's feathers.
Yeah. Silent treatments don't do well for me, but then I go overboard, and I get real petty. And I start doing things that I know she hates.
Sure.
That she'll have to acknowledge me to get me to stop.
I want to. What are just a couple other things? I want to go back to. And maybe we should focus on the stepdad thing, man. We're getting a lot of calls on that, but we were just talking in the last segment that Sydney's going to have to give it a go here in a little bit.
She's going to have to try it with somebody.
She wants to be married at 25 years old. Listen, Sydney,
not
I know,
just dating, by the way, not just dating somebody.
She wants to marry. You said a house,
wife,
kids, dog by 25.
Yeah.
We're like, you need to find someone first. Now, Sydney, I know this makes you feel uncomfortable, and I know you're doing everything you possibly can to go, why do you guys even care about my life? That's what you guys. We do, Lo. We're worried about you. We want the best for you. Okay, we want to show you some things that you're going to expect when you get married. You're going to have to again share a bed.
Yeah, it's to me as of right now. You saying that you want to be married by 25 is like me or Jake saying we want to be millionaires by 3 p.m.
You're going to have.
It just doesn't seem like we're going to have to do some major things to make that happen.
See, this is what I think it is. I think it's going to go to a 0 to 200 in Sydney's life quickly. I think
How many times do you think she gets divorced? I think she gets divorced at least once.
I think she's going to find one dude.
Yep.
And then she will marry this guy. Because I do think you're picky. I think he's out there, but my God, bless you, whoever had to put up the fight to find this one.
Yeah.
Or maybe it won't be like that. Maybe it'll be where she just goes into the men's bathroom at Stirrups.
I've been in there.
That's what I mean. And then you're like, and then you bump into each other. You guys share a coronavirus, and then
you look through the hole.
Yeah, and then that means glory hole, Sydney. No, but. I think it might happen like that. It's either, I think it's going to go 0 to 100. I think you're going to fall in love. I know you don't like that word, but I think you're going to fall in love with this dude, and
it's going to be Aaron,
and he's going to ask you to get married, and you're going to go, okay, because
That'd
that
be
you don't know. I mean, if actually he won't ask you, he's going to be like, we're going to get married, and you'll be like, all right.
I need somebody to not ask me.
You'd be like, he would
I
be
need
like,
somebody to say we're getting married.
yo, you want to be fam? And you'd be like, lit.
Yeah, lit. That's lit. Throw
You
some
want to
shade
get
up on me.
married? Dead ass or something. I don't know what do kids say anymore. No, I think it's gonna be Aaron. Honestly. Could
Well,
you
ask
imagine
him.
if it is?
He's right there. Could you imagine? And he's on his knee.
Yeah. I bought this the second I met you. Poor Aaron.
He's a nice
such a
guy.
nice kid.
I know. He is. He came right. The last time I met Aaron was at that Wibbly's barn. What's it called?
Willie Beeman's?
Yeah, that's it. And,
I don't even know how I got that.
and he was there, and I know he was chatting. He's like, hey, can I read you this poem I made? Sydney? I
Shut
go, yeah.
the actual hell up. He did not
Yeah.
say that.
And then I was like, okay, but I couldn't hear it. And he cried, so it was
it was
big.
probably beautiful.
It was probably really beautiful. See, that's the problem with Sydney. Man, you can't try that. You gotta like her, but you gotta not give a
gotta
crap
hate her.
about her. It is. You gotta walk a line, man. It's emotionally damaging to guys.
Okay, think about it this way.
Confusing.
She has said that she talks to her dad once a month and won't even ask her electrician father to fix the electricity in her room, and she has been living with him her entire life.
Yeah.
That's the way you have to treat her.
Yeah.
Also,
what kind of clone does your dad wear? If you want to get with Sydney, wear some Old Spice or something.
What's he wear?
I don't know the stuff that all.
Stetson. Bet you it's some Stetson up on him.
Adidas.
No, you mean right in the Meyer, in the middle of the Meyer aisle?
For some reason, it's locked.
Yeah. Yes.
Why is it in a box? How often are these stolen?
I get that. Yeah. You're confusing. You are even just to me, and I'm not trying to marry you, but like, because you're some days you're really cool, and then there's other days where you're really, really feisty.
That's why I think she gets divorced. And the reason I say you get divorced is because I think you get married and then you get sick of the guy real quick and you won't even hear it. You won't even try.
See, I
kind of agree with that.
That's your
I don't
complete.
think
Yeah,
she would
maybe
try
she
counseling.
wouldn't, but I just don't think. I think that dude would have to set her hair on fire or something for you to get a divorce. I just think it's so much to go through.
I think she's going to move too fast. And I think she's going to go from being on her own, living at home, to being like a full-fledged adult with a significant other, and that's hard. And I think she's
I don't see divorce. I don't see divorce. I just don't think she's that girl that just like,
No, I could see. It depends.
But you guys are that age where you guys divorce everybody and everything.
She either is going to, or we're family of divorce.
Your family?
We're both families of divorce, or kids of divorce.
Oh,
Yeah, but you think
that makes sense.
You think divorce is
idea.
rad, and I think divorce is the worst.
Yeah, but your mom and your dad still together. You think that wouldn't screw you up at all? They were not right.
She's already screwed up.
Yeah.
Though.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, them
I don't know if it
screaming
could
at each
get
other,
any worse.
Yeah, but they screamed at each other after they got divorced.
Yeah,
So.
I just don't think that.
Not everybody's laid back as Lisa and Bob, Tanner.
Yeah, they're still. I was just talking to my mom a few days ago, and she's like, "He's still my best friend. We just can't be together."
Man,
Oh.
your mom's kind of hot.
Ew.
Sorry, she just is.
Flip it up.
Yeah, thank you. My God. It's an odd thing that, like, it was like 6 months of people, like, direct
I
messaging me
apologize.
of asking, hey, can I get pictures of your mom quick? And be like, what do you think I am, a pimp? It's ridiculous.
Right, now I can't say I'm kidding because that's just mean. Look,
No.
Austin School on Facebook. I work with him. He's single. You want to look up Austin School
Hell
on
yeah,
Facebook?
get him. No, it's either divorced or she leaves a guy after 6 months that looked promising.
Oh, I like that one.
It's like, oh, that's promising.
Yeah.
They got engaged, and she's just like, I'm out. I hate him. He's the worst. That's the same thing that happened to Beefy Tongue Glenn.
Hey, what if?
Dude, that looks like a guy for you.
What? Yeah, he kind of looks like Walker.
He does.
Kinda
Dude, that's
ugly.
a guy for you.
Just kidding, Walker.
He's into cosplay.
Hey, what if this dude comes up like in a month and gives you a promise ring, just like your boys Jonas Brothers or whatever did?
Oh, wait, no, they took fertility rings, right?
Is that it?
Fertility ring.
Wait, what did they have? Nuva ring? No, purity rings.
Yeah, Nuva rings.
Yeah, they put Nuva rings on.
Speaking of that, Angie's getting hers out soon.
Soon? You had your vasectomy for like 6 months.
I don't know what her problem is. She doesn't want the thing to
6
happen anymore.
months?
Oh, wait, yeah. When were you?
It's been over a
sliced and
year.
diced?
It's been a year?
No.
Yeah, because remember when everybody came in here and put babies in here?
Wait a minute. Did you get a vasectomy before she worked here?
Yeah.
Before?
Yeah.
Wait, did you hear the Home Depot story?
Yeah.
While you were there or on your car?
In my car.
Oh, yeah. You would have never told that story if she was in here.
I don't know.
Man, I don't think so.
I might have.
Tell it now.
No, that's one of those stories that that's one of those stories that we probably should, because there's one thing I said that ruined the whole segment enough to where I called you a couple times and I went, God, I wish I wouldn't have added that into it.
I can't believe that I had a 9-minute video.
Well, we all had that 9-minute video.
We all had
but it was because of you.
But it was on my comments. But you have said some ass too. We've all said some stuff.
The Walmart story could be one of my favorite, or the Home Depot story was
so
probably.
Fun. You told that story so brilliantly. Let's listen to it. Let's play it next.
I don't think so. I want to collect, or we are collecting the segments that get us in trouble, and we're going to put them on a CD or a cassette tape and going to sell them.
We should figure out how to get them onto A-Tracks.
Yeah, for real. Oh, Jake was neutered. I don't like that. December of 2018. What?
Yeah,
it was Christmas?
Yeah. Yeah, because you waited until you met your deductible.
It was after Christmas. No?
No, it was before Christmas.
Okay.
Hey, Google.
Wait, that's awkward.
When did Jake get a vasectomy?
Sorry, I don't have any information.
The weirdest part of the whole thing was the nurse washing me. It was the most...
Yeah, that would be the worst. That would be terrible.
Uncomfortable thing on the planet.
Yeah, that would just be terrible.
All right, home slices. Let's move forward.
Yeah, where
are we?
We're looking for... There it was. Right there. Right there. Because he sent me this picture. And this was December 10th, 2018.
There's probably had to get her strong reading glasses. The one she uses to thread a needle. That's mean. But yeah, she did have glasses on. All right, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. The wife is having a a little bit of an issue turning 37. And that wasn't 30s were not bad for me. 29 to 30 didn't care. All through my 30s didn't care. This year's been a little bit more rough for me. But 37's not. That's to me that's fine. But to her, she says she thinks she's going to have a really rough time when she turns 40. But it's all man-made. I'm trying to tell her that. You're just here. And you get older, but you're just here. Are you crying?
Yeah.
Why? Is it because Angie's getting a little older and everybody's dying?
We're all getting older, man.
All right.
It's the worst.
When are you 30? You got 2 more years?
Yeah.
I don't think
No, next year. Next year I turn 30.
No, you don't. You're 28.
But I turned 29 this year.
Oh, yeah.
Pay attention.
I'm
Why
a
don't
little
you take
confused.
any kind of interest in my life?
So, I don't think you're gonna have a problem with that.
No,
30's not bad.
Man, I felt
30's
like
not
I've been
bad.
in 30 for a minute now.
Yeah. You think Kayla will have a problem? No, she's not gonna have a problem.
Maybe. I don't know. Depends.
I think until you're there, like, because I could ask Sydney, are you gonna have a problem? And she'd probably say no. But until
No, I definitely think I'll have a mental breakdown.
when turning 30,
I think 23 is gonna be hard. I'm not gonna lie.
23.
I get it. 23 is a stupid birthday. Because, like,
It's a filler year.
your 22nd birthday,
You're
going
past
out to the you're going
yeah.
out to the bar again because you were just 21 and that's what you did all year.
Sure.
But now she's starting to slow down with it. And at 23, most of your friends will be gone. Statistically,
Well,
one will be dead.
wait a
My
minute.
money's on Walker.
For real though, a lot of your people are going to get married and they're just going to
Wait.
start disappearing.
Hers,
I just
though, because
I just
most
don't
of
think
her-
mine.
Yeah, she said her friends all still live at home. But I think they're gonna.
Yeah, but
I think you're gonna
don't you
outgrow
go?
them.
Don't you go right from? I mean, now isn't it? Boy, you'd think are they a lot of them single?
All of them.
Well, that's what I mean. How long do you think they're just going to be single? You guys have made a pact where you're just going to be single for ever?
It is
Have
insane
you
how
met
much
them?
she is like our first producer.
Who's our first? Oh, yeah.
Still lived at home. All friends were single, and then a little privileged.
We can't even talk about
We're
this
not even
producer
allowed to
anymore.
talk- we're not even allowed to mention her name.
She said some really nice things in that. It made me go, okay, because of the nice things she said. It made me go, okay, well, now we won't talk about other businesses.
You and I got so hyped up to give
what's the problem?
a different business the most radio plugs in the world. We were going to take her competing business and blow it. I mean,
Blow it out of the water.
Every single break, make a mention. This brought to you by blah blah blah. But then we found out that she complimented us, and we're just like, ain't not so bad.
I don't know if I would love to talk to her because do you think she actually meant the compliment? Because she's worked in radio and she said the compliment was something like, we're the most creative people that she's ever worked with, the most talented people that she's ever worked with. I'm like, oh, Lord.
Yeah, but it's us or,
Yeah, I guess. By the way, I found out I am Murph. I am the Murph and you guys are my Katie and Nick because my age.
I don't like that.
No, for real. Like when I'm Murph's age, you guys are going to be.
Can Tanner be Katie? Can I be Nick?
You're going to be Katie. I mean, you guys are that age. Isn't that weird? That's
yeah, but
weird.
isn't Murphy like 20 years older than them though?
Murph's, I think Murph's probably 57. If
I
I had to
have
guess,
no
I would say
idea.
he's 57. I bet you Rick knows.
Rick!
He pops up. Hey.
From over there.
The one that kind of got me too getting older, and I've noticed this in the last couple of years, the Tamagotchis at one, but when I'm not getting carded anymore for alcohol, and that's a weird one. That's a weird one because it went far too long. Shouldn't have happened when I was even in my early 30s.
Yeah.
I mean, I was getting carded at GameStop at I think 32 years old, 38. But then when we went to the airport, that one hurt me a little.
She carded me and not you.
By the
That's
way,
different.
the first bartending 101, always card both people because it's going to make somebody feel bad.
Yes. You card, if you're going to card
especially
one
women,
person,
especially women.
You card two people.
Yes. But anyway, yeah, and granted, you do have a baby face.
I do.
And I'm getting more wrinkles. And I know it's just part of life, but it's just a weird one. You know what I mean?
Why don't bartenders just constantly card?
Well,
just card everybody.
In Tennessee, they have to. You are not allowed, if you don't have your driver's license in Tennessee, you don't drink.
That's why I bring a copy of my birth certificate.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Yes.
You're that person? Do you bring your own silverware to
No,
restaurants?
I don't use silverware.
Chopsticks?
I'm a handist.
No. Oh, I didn't know there was actual terminology for that.
We eat everything with our hands.
Somebody said, "Hey, listen, I got a recording of the gay erotica segment. If you see,
we have that too.
To me,
that one wasn't bad.
I don't think the gay erotica was bad. What was Sydney? Were you listening as a listener at that time, or were you here?
A listener.
What was so bad? Were you cringing at all that we were talking sweet nothings?
No, I could see.
But once again,
somebody would think that, but I don't know.
All of our complaints come internally.
They are internally. Isn't that bizarre?
Gay erotica.
Wait, was that internal?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it got sent to her from somebody here.
In the 9-minute video was sent from somebody. That was
internal. No external compliments. Or complaints. Or compliments, really.
That's weird to me. This is weird that all these complaints are coming internally.
Yeah. I feel like it's just a person or two.
2 or 3. If you had to, let's write down names.
Oh, we already know.
I just want to. Okay. If you had to do 2 people, who would it be?
I don't have a pen. I have a pen.
Then we eat this paper so nobody knows. Okay. I can't let cameras see. Can you turn it on full screen so it's not looking right directly at us? By the way, you can text TV to 71090. Okay.
Wait, I want to see.
Eat it! Eat it!
I can't! I wrote it on this!
Drop it out! Your name was on his.
What?
I will tell you this.
I was punished for that one too. What the heck?
We couldn't have got a better. You fit right in. Or we've ruined you.
I think that's closer.
Because you hide now. You're like, I can't go. I'm so thirsty, but I can't go fill up my hydro flask at the drinking fountain because that's where you get preyed on. Because they run at you and start small talk.
Yeah,
like, oh, you're funny.
The damn balls. It's the reflective balls on the ceiling. They know where you are. You can't even hide around corners.
That is bizarre, though. That is a weird one. I've never, and it's fine. It is what it is.
Being offended is being offended, regardless of what your job is. Just thought maybe you wouldn't be such a baby about it.
It's this, and again, I know you hear us preach this a lot, but the show's just different. And do you remember when we first got here? They didn't know how to take it because we were so truthful.
Yeah.
They were like, we were talking about everything that's happening in the building, and boy,
new things
we were talking about. If we didn't get along with somebody or somebody had a weird interaction, we'd talk about it, and man.
Yeah.
Boy, did
that's
they
where
hate
that all stemmed from. I think every internal compliment, I can't figure that out. Internal complaint came from when we went on the air and said, we don't think these people like us.
Well, at that time, there was I do, but I mean, I'm fine now.
Yeah.
I think everybody just learned who everybody was. It takes a minute, you know what I mean?
People had to learn,
we came
I guess
in
we
here
just
and
don't talk to them.
It was weird, just I mean, it's just it is. This building is really, really bizarre in a great way.
Yeah.
Where everybody really gets along and plays darts and does puzzles, and it's fine.
I do the puzzle.
Fine. Yeah, you do. You mess it up.
I put in 285 pieces yesterday.
You take pieces out and then hide them around the building. That's your game. By the way, let me tell you what
I hide them internally.
I want. Ill. Let me just tell you, and you take this whatever way you want. Not you, Tanner, but just the listener. And I told this to my wife, and I'm not saying that this is a bad thing at all. Okay. Please don't take it that way. But my wife, after I said this, she goes, I wish I worked for a company that is that great. I said, guess what was said that we should do today? They hid Easter eggs around the building because it was Easter and we had to go find them. Yeah. And she goes, fun!
Oh, yeah.
And I go, yeah. And so we played that. And I mean, that's just kind of they're trying to do things like that all the time.
Angie would love it here. She is so white.
And she's just a talker.
Yeah.
She's a jibber-jabberer. Yeah. She loves, and she's really good at small talk because she's got to do that on a daily. By the way, side note, if the dentist or a hygienist, do you know the dentist secrets? They have a file on you, and they go and write things down like fishing and fly fishing and this and that.
So
and then
you can read it beforehand?
The dentist will go in there 10 minutes before, look at all the charts and what they're looking at in the teeth, and go through the bio. So when they come in, they'll be like, hey, did you do any fly fishing? So you feel connected. Isn't that crazy?
That's brilliant and obvious because my dentist isn't going to remember things from 6 months ago.
The dental hygienists do it too.
Yeah, they're not going to. They see so many people. It's not just me.
Do you think we could or does this fail every time? Remind me, Tanner. Your job secrets.
Oh, it almost fails every time.
Does it?
It's too broad.
Okay. You almost need to do dental field secrets, or it's got to be
and then that becomes too narrow.
Yeah. Oh. So where's the middle here?
I think the middle is when you and I ask 30 questions and receive none. I think what I'm trying to say here is we suck.
Hey, I want to tell you something.
Go on.
I've been meaning to say. I'll say it next segment. Because I feel like we're at the end here, and I don't want to get into more. You're going to like this, though.
Am I?
No, you will.
I don't
know. We do have a take from Jake and Tanner next, but this is going to be a replay.
Replay?
How much we're going to give away at 8:10. I think you're going to be really excited about something, and I might do this next for you instead of this last meal thing, which I find extremely interesting. But I think you, as a person, and I know you will find Dixie Chicks more fun to talk about.
Oh, my God. With who you are, I thought it was going to be food related, but...
What does that mean?
You call me fat again.
When?
Jake does it off air all the time.
It's so not true.
He grabs my breasts and he goes, jigga, 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 jigga. My milkshake brings up boys in your arm. And then he slaps my tummy and says, get out of here, Tubbs.
I've never, Sydney, have I ever done that?
I played the fifth.
I've never done that!
Which means, yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm all tangled up in my cord. We do have a phone rodeo on the way. That's going to be happening. Oh, Lord, I am really tangled.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I'm just too wiggly with my feet over here. Hey, more Jake and Tanner show. We're going to do it next. Who's the girl?
Oh, Jennifer Aniston or Jennifer Lawrence,
the singer. Man, this joke is fading really quick because I can't think of her name.
Alicia
Carly
Keys.
Ray. It's the same thing. Yes. Hey, I wanted to say something. It's Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. You've been really on this week. And I don't know if it's your pills kicking in or what, but I need some.
My pills are awesome.
No, have you been really honest to God? Because you feel like you just come in here really happy lately this week. It's been a good week. You've been on fire. Keep duplicating that. Not saying that all weeks aren't good, but this one's been really good for you. Don't you feel that or no?
I don't.
Really?
No, but personally, I don't think I've been funny in years.
I got charts of you guys at home. And hair dolls. It's weird.
What hair?
Yours.
Pew?
Some.
That's a lot. I have so much.
Why do you think I go to the bathroom right after you? And I
do only
collect.
shave here. Like at hotels.
Do you
Not
think
my problem.
If you don't want to talk about that, the pills, that's fine. But I
love talking about my
perfect.
pills. I take sertraline 100 milligrams once a day.
How do you walk? Do you just walk in and go, I feel sad?
No, usually when you go to a clinic, most clinics that I've gone to, it might be because of my depression. They might be in my file, but I have to fill out a thing every single time I get there. Yeah, but it's numbers. It'll be like on a scale from 1 to 5. How often do you think about killing yourself?
So do you have to? So the doctor goes through that with you, and you got to sit there and talk to this quack?
No.
Oh,
no, you just be like, no. I mean, they look at that, and then they'll be like, have you ever thought about taking medication for this, or have you saw a therapist? And I was just like, well, I saw a therapist, but then I moved. I established one, but I didn't really like her, and like stuff. And I was like, but I was allergic to Prozac.
Why don't you like her?
Prozac? I didn't like the other doctor.
How come?
She wasn't hot enough.
That's what I'm talking about. No, I get that. No, I get that.
No,
you don't want to open up to an uggo.
No, I thought that she might have listened to the show, and I didn't like that.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I didn't like that. So I need to find a therapist who does not listen.
I was having a little issue the other day because I'm usually perfect. And I went. I couldn't shake the feeling that everybody that listens to the show knows every little thing about my life. And I've caused that. We've caused that. That's a thing we talk about constantly is our life. And I went, oh boy, I don't know. This it finally hit me like it's just weird.
Yeah.
It is a weird thing.
Yeah, it was try having ED and letting everybody know you do.
Yeah.
Because now they've made Cards Against Humanity, some of the Nugget fans, they took blank cards and wrote Tanner's broken penis on it. Now that's a thing that they just make fun of.
Yeah, well, no, I get it.
Me too. It's super funny.
It is, because even if you...
But yeah, my pills are awesome. You should get some.
Dude.
Just walk in there and say, I have anxiety. You don't take them.
Yeah, but...
Dude, pills
I don't want to sit there and talk to a quack.
You don't have to. I didn't.
Just give me some of yours.
No.
Share.
They cost me $10 a month.
Oh, that's it?
I know.
A therapist is way more.
I call it like a life prescription or a life subscription. Be like, I pay $10 a month to make sure my life keeps going.
Yeah, I because if you listen to other shows, even the other guys that are free thongs and free bike or whatever.
Oh, hot thongs and free bikes.
They're pretty. I don't think because I don't think they get super life. I don't think they go as. Maybe it's better that they don't. Maybe we're doing it wrong, but I think they don't talk about as much as we do.
I think it's burned them.
Or maybe,
and I think it's burned them, and I think it eventually will horribly burn us.
Probably,
just like it burned Howard Stern, where he's like, again, I've ruined relationships.
But both those people are both shows are very successful.
Very successful shows. Find me shows that aren't successful, and I'll show you or that don't talk about life and are successful, and I'll show you shows that only do
and it's
scams and everything.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. It
sucks.
I want to get on Steve and Laura's show. And the reason I want to do this is because those people that are voting for Steve and Laura, those two are lying to your face. Constantly. All those scams, all those second date updates are actors. And they're trying to...
We did one.
Where is that? We should play that again next segment because we did it early. We could do it in the 7, just go through it one more time just to show. I think we should.
Yeah, because what we did was we actually hired an actor and we did a second date update.
Let's do it.
And then we didn't edit it, so you got to know everything.
Find that. Can you get in the end drive?
Not from where she is right now.
Fine, I'll do it. Jesus, producer. Kidding, love you. But
Are you
no.
going to be able to hit the end drive when you're in there?
I don't know.
Joe says that computer doesn't work. He said the monitor and the keyboard don't work.
That sounds about right.
Somebody say, you guys are super sherry. Is that a word? I like it. But good way, because it makes you guys seem real. You guys do talk real life. That's why you have a cult following.
Yeah, that's why Kyle would literally murder for us.
Somebody said yesterday, I don't know if you read the text, Sydney, it's so funny that you took a job where all you do is talk about life events, but you have the hardest time with just basic stuff, like what time did you go to sleep?
Yeah,
What time I went to bed.
What time did you go to bed last night?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter.
know?
Why would
How
why would I document what time I went to bed? I'm
You
going to be
don't have to
tired.
document
I'm
it.
going to be tired no matter what.
Here, idea.
Jake, what time did you go to bed?
I was thinking I was out by 8.
I laid down at 8:45.
Check this out. Again, we're going to show you how easy this is, Sydney. 7-10-90. What time did you go to bed last night?
I just don't know why I'm documenting it.
Neither
You're
are
not!
these guys.
This is
These
why I
people
had a
are not-
Fitbit to track my sleep because I can't pay attention. I'm not responsible enough to know what time I went to bed.
The river still tracks that.
I feel like you are so laid back and do almost nothing when you get home that your Fitbit thinks you're sleeping when you're awake. Like your heart rate
Joke's
drops
on you,
so
I
slow.
lost it. So
it's like you're dead. Thank God for Kiss FM app. Man, I want a Jake and Tanner app. Heading to work in Milwaukee, I'd off myself if I had to listen to Riggs and Allie morning show. Yeah, they're all right. Riggs is just he's a very nice guy, but he is the typical DJ.
Yeah, he's very look at me. He wore a shirt to Radio Boot Camp that basically said "Look at me." It's annoying.
Oh my God, Jake! Thank Cracker Dan for turning me on to Matt Kearney. Damn it!
Is that Ship song?
Yeah.
I love that Ship song. Can we play it? This is my favorite text we got. Hey, sertraline fam just got bumped to 150 milligrams. It's lit. It's an odd way to put it.
Start a little Facebook group with that. I'm gonna give me some of that. No, for real,
dude. Go to.
But I don't understand. If you get it for $10 a month,
yeah,
you can give me. You can split that one.
No.
Oh, somebody sounds addicted.
Yeah.
9:30, around 10:15, 9.
Yeah, look at that. Went to bed at 10:30. But once again, it's funny because there's nothing we can do to verify what you're saying. Right. You could say anything.
okay, I went to bed at 10.
10?
I have no clue.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, I know it's not 10.
Yeah, that's stupid. Why do you have to lie? Just
do you
tell us a time?
Do you have? I figured out why you hate darts too.
Because it's so late.
Yeah, I
hate them.
I feel like you would like darts just a little bit better if you knew you didn't have to go get some sleep. You know what I mean? Because that ruins.
Let's just give her off on Fridays.
You want off on Fridays?
Well,
you thought about it.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Well, yeah. We should give her off on Friday.
Can I ask you something?
And have her just go crazy at darts and see if she likes darts on Monday.
Every once in a while, I'll ask this to Sydney, and she always ignores it all the time. I think you're starting to like the show a little bit, aren't you?
No.
And she never wants to answer it. Do you like being a part of this gig?
Do you like what size are your feet?
6.5.
Why did she answer that?
Because I know that
Why
answer.
can you answer that?
Why can't you answer
bedtime?
Do you like being a part of this show?
Or why can't you even answer, I enjoy the job I have? The opportunity we've given you. The life we're handing you.
Just handing it to you. You'd be shot behind a dumpster if it wasn't for us.
It's like you're Aladdin, and we are a magic lamp.
Do you? Because now it doesn't even matter. Because if you said yes, I just feel like I wouldn't believe it.
No, I don't believe it. Whatever she says.
To be honest, Sydney, I'm surprised you're still here. I didn't give you this long in my head.
No, I think we both thought a year.
Yeah.
Well, we're not there yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We got like a couple months.
Have you ever in the last month thought about quitting?
No.
Last 2 months.
No.
3 months.
No.
4 months.
No.
5
last
months.
year.
No.
Have you ever thought about quitting? Because of the hours?
You're lying. I think you're lying. You can tell us the truth. I think about quitting often.
Oh, I do every day. As I'm driving, I'm like, I could just turn this around.
Jake says that he's going to quit and die.
I'm going to jump off a bridge.
At least once or twice a week.
Yeah. But I really do like this job.
It's a good job.
It really is fun.
It's the last one I want. So it's either this or,
When do you tell us? When do you tell us? If you saw the TV, you'd know what he did. When do you tell us?
When I went to bed?
No, when you like. Well, that's weird to me. You for some reason does it feel like you is it weakness? Like if you say that you like this, then we know something about you and we can use it against you.
Yeah, we can take it away.
Yeah.
Hey, do you give us a 2-week notice or do you just not show up one day?
That's a good question. I don't know. You probably 2-week notice, right?
Yeah, but we'd probably.
But then it's like, what's the point?
What if she gave us a 2-week? Oh, we'd make it a living hell. It'd be so fun on the radio.
I almost want you to do it just for the 2 weeks of content we would get. We would make
How is
you
that
go do
different
so
than
many
what this
things.
do to me now?
So let me ask you again. Do you like being here?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, so you actually are having fun. You're having actual fun here.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Depends on the day.
Most days are fun though when you're not feisty.
Yeah.
They're better when I'm feisty.
I walked up
and I feel like I can defend myself.
Shut up. I walked in this morning and Jake's like, man, she's got an attitude today. Jake and I have this really good ability to just not see you. Because we can immediately start talking like you're not here.
I know, that's fun.
Constantly.
All right, hey, what happened yesterday? Let me say this. Craving an exciting escape, visit North Star Mohegan Casino Resort. Check out their amazing new member program. Become a Star Club member and start earning rewards today. And what happened with Take from Jake and Tanner yesterday? All right, so Tanner was dumb yesterday, so we are down to whatever, $20. And a big thanks to Prosperity Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance. We don't like to bash other shows. Maybe sometimes. We got to tell you about a show. It's right around the corner from us. Something that we did last year. We want to go through it again because we're in a competition with them, not only just because we're radio shows, because of this bobblehead competition. We needed you to know, if you voted for them, how in the wrong you are. 866-916-0959. You are at Pest Control text line 71090. We got a Facebook, we got a Twitter, we got all that. Really, all you got to do is search Jake and Tanner. Something will pop up. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show, and I went and got one of my ear holes cleaned out yesterday. I feel a little off balance. He said my right one is pretty clear. I didn't need to mess with it. But this one, it scared him. He pulled out something that it was probably that. Was
it alive?
Yeah, that's what he thought.
A tooth and hair?
Yeah. And it pulled out, but it's a magical thing when you can hear again.
Yeah.
Did you get dizzy? Because he said, I'm going to get dizzy, and I did.
You probably got dizzy because he only did the one ear.
Oh, probably.
I got both my ears done.
Okay. I feel weird now, though. It feels too clear, so I'm trying to clog it again. I'm having my kids scream in it so it can build up a little bit more earwax quickly.
My name's Tanner. I'm the other host of this show, and right now I'm looking at English Bulldog puppies.
Stupid.
I want an English Bulldog so bad. They are the most laid-back dog I've ever seen.
Can't swim. They just go right down like a rock.
That's what I'm okay with. I'm fine with that. I don't need a dog that needs to be run.
Sure.
Like your dog and like my dog that I have now, they need to be like exercised. It's
too much work.
So much work.
Man, Billy's getting...
That thing is still alive?
It's getting bad now. Now it's getting bad. But I got to wait until the ground... This sounds so awful, but I got to wait until I can dig a hole.
Oh.
Remember when you were like, I got to hurry before the ground freezes?
Yeah.
It's poor Angie. Yesterday she goes... Are you going to do it? And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, I don't want to pay for the cream. Because then we just have just ashes somewhere. And then it's just got to pay for it.
You don't need more ashes at your house.
And she's like, well, I don't want to get him a haircut because his hips. And I go, don't give me that. I go, you don't want to get him a haircut because you don't want to spend the $45. Don't tell me it's because you feel bad because you think it's going to hurt him. Well, you just don't want to spend the money.
No, I would feel bad that it's going to hurt him because I would be afraid that
they're going to take one of his warts off.
Yeah, that the clippers are just going to shave off.
No, she works around it, so he's got all these spots with a bunch of little hairs all over the place.
Dude, my dog's got super dry skin.
It's because you got a pound dog.
Yeah,
for real. That's wrong. No, that's just mean.
But he's got super dry skin. And I don't know what to do about it.
We got to moisturize him up. Get some of that butter balm or whatever it is.
I gotta rub them.
Yeah, you got to rub them up, man. Like I do. I have to do that with my kids because they got dry skin. Weirdos. They'll wake up in the middle of the night crying because they're scratching so much. So you got to after every bath, you got to put this butter lotion on them, just like you should be doing with your dog. If you cared about your dog, you'd butter him up.
I guess I'm not going to get an English Bulldog anymore.
Jeez, that was quick.
I'm sorry. Hey, let me show you something real quick.
Sure. Apparently, they're a lot of work.
I cannot confirm or deny that. How much do you think this 9-week-old English Bulldog is?
$2,000.
$150. Yeah. $4,000?
$4,449.
My dog is not worth that.
And I thought that was, I was like, oh, well, that's
probably a bloodline.
That was, no, I didn't even clear. This one, champion bloodline. This one's name is Mahomes.
Well, I like that name.
Another $4,000 dog. This one, Speedy Spot. Oh, that's a stupid name. Another $4,000 dog. Dude, just give me one.
Yeah, dogs should be free. Hi, my name is Sydney. And I have darts to play tonight, and I just really would rather not.
Remember how exciting it was at the beginning of the week when I was like, whatever, you can have Friday off, and then we changed our mind on that.
Yeah.
Like the next day. It's kind of a bummer. Sorry about that. You should have led with that, how you've gotten me sick. Again, I just got over a cold, and you come in here with your sicknesses.
I just don't know if I'm sick.
Oh, you were a couple days ago. By the way, they have a lot of health problems.
Yeah, it's fine.
Am I an English Bulldog?
Huh? Yeah, you are.
I would.
Can you swim or do you sing?
I sing.
Yeah, maybe you are.
I just want one, but I want one. Somebody just give me one. Just give me one. Or like a pound dog. I'll take a pound dog, but it needs to look like an English Bulldog. I found the one I might actually go pick up. His name is Frank.
Is it down by Milwaukee? Because it'll just be a pit bull.
Yeah, it is down by Milwaukee. But no, it's not. It's not pit bull. I gotta show you. His name is Frank.
Okay.
What happens when you go and meet him and the love connection isn't there and you just fell in love and drove all the way to Milwaukee for nothing?
Ooh, that's a rough ride.
I used to do that for work. It would be fine.
Apparently, it'll be fine. Sid.
It'll be fine. Stupid.
Then you have to sit in your sad car all the way home because you thought you'd bring home a puppy.
It's an English bulldog
puppies are the
pug
worst.
mix.
Oh, do not get that thing.
I like it.
No, you need to see Ella. Ella's the best dog in the world because they put her in this stupid crown, and she's.
I do like Ella.
Look at her face. She's
By the
so
way,
sad.
Does anybody remember when we used to play music early on into the because like thinking about this little topics that we have throughout the week and even right now, I'm in my head. I go, there ain't nobody sticking around for this. This is just awful, right? And then I'm thinking, do they turn for me? Does anybody remember when we started? How long did we do that when we were playing 7 songs an hour?
Oh God, maybe a month.
Oh,
I mean, it was not long.
Oh, it was real quick.
It was not long at all. It was super short.
Hey, so we're into a competition right now with this Booyah. All you got to do is text link or vote if you want to help us out to 71090. And we're trying to get bobbleheads made. Now, we have a lot of votes. We're against Tom
What's his face?
Zalaski or something.
Yeah.
And then we move on to another bracket. Now, my thing is Steve and Laura have the same amount of votes, and that bothers me.
Yeah.
It really, really bothers me. Not because I don't like them. They're probably great people, but I hate them. And just because they're kind of competition. Anybody that's not us are kind of competition. But also, they lie to the listeners. If you have listened to those guys, or anybody for that matter, boy, do radio people they had a big thing on the radio Facebook saying you should not share secrets about radio. It's like a magician explaining the secrets of other magic tricks, and you get banned. They were saying you should not call out other radio stations if they're using actors. I think this is really interesting, though. We did this about a year ago or something like that. And I think we have a round of new listeners that would be interested in hearing this.
Yeah, like if you're on the fence between like, oh, I listen to Jake Tanner and Steve and Laura because I love how truthful they both are. This should help.
This should help. They do these things called second updates, and they're big things.
They call them last date updates.
Oh, so if you Google it,
you don't get every other show's second date updates.
If you hear War of the Roses, your second date update, whatever you hear in other states or whatever, they're all they use actors. Mm-hmm. And we did this about a little over a year ago to show you exactly what it's like to hire actors. Because we can get acting services. I think we signed up for this one to get a free trial. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But we hired 2 actors to show you what it's like to make a second date update. And this is how this went. So that Adam and Jessica, we're back in real time now, are the actors. Now remember, you would write scripts for this.
Yep.
And you send them to the actors, or they improv, whatever you feel, but you give them a storyline.
Yeah, you would set it up, and you'd be like, we need 2 actors, male, female, young, sound like they're in their 20s, because that's what our demo is. And they need to be able to improv very well.
And we said Adam's grandma died during the date or something like that. Yeah. Have fun with it. So now we're going to go back to the recording with these 2 actors that happened a year ago, and we're going to call Jessica. We acted like we were going to call Jessica in a minute. Which, by the way, then real time again, we edit all this together and act like we play it live.
Yep.
Not us. I feel bad for saying that. Steve and Laura, or any other radio station that does these scams or second date updates of War of the Roses. So that's now we're back in 2020. That's what it's like to deal with actors. You write the scripts, you coach them, and you record them, and then you edit that all into a, what does Steve and Laura call it? Last date update?
Yeah, and this is what it's like to be just doing what you love to do in the same market as us.
It's got to be tough to be our competition.
It has to be, because it's like, man, we're better than them, but they out everything we do. Man, that is true.
Yeah, we
but they're not better.
It's. I hope we never lose this gig because we're going to be blackballed in the industry all over the place.
We're going to get blackballed in podcasting.
Tell you what, Sid, boy, you hitched your wagon to a shell that.
You got 2 dead Clydesdales that are just rolling downhill.
Yeah, so when we go to boot camp next year and they say, where do you want to go? Do you want to come work for us? You just say, yeah.
Yeah, you should write down some numbers.
Yeah, don't defend us. But anyway, don't vote for Steve and Laura. They like to lie to you. They lie in this market.
Yeah.
All right, now. Anyway, wait, Shotgun and Charlie somehow have 91,000 votes?
Yeah, something is going on where everybody is seeing these odd...
Because I don't see those numbers.
I don't see that number, but like yesterday, I have a video. It was like yesterday or 2 days ago. I have a video of them. Their thing was just clicking up. It was clicking up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Like every second they were getting votes. At least for that thing. We don't know who's in the lead. It just says how many votes are on the group.
Let me tell you. Let me. Oh, somebody said I used to do that radio acting freelance, and it's corny AF. Thank you, by the way, 4573. So why we're talking about these votes, or why we did that, is because we got a Booyah challenge here, where it's for the Booyahs. We want bobbleheads made, and they put local call celebrities. I use that term very loosely.
Yeah.
And we're against each other like a March bracket. And whoever gets the votes are going to move on to the next bracket, to the next one, to the next one, until somebody's going to get bobbleheads made of them to give out during one of the Booyah games.
August 6th.
And Steve and Laura are radio people from, I don't know what state, Night Star 90-something.
Yeah.
And they're really screaming it loud on their Facebook. And I just wanted to let anybody know, if you listen to them, they're fake AF.
Yeah.
Is that what the kids are saying now?
Yeah.
They're fake AF.
And it means absolutely frank.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're absolutely frank. Yeah. We just want to let you know that when the people use actors, they use actors. Yeah, anyway, that's what we do. We're little people.
Yes.
It is the Jake and Tanner Show. More of us, real. It may not be a great show, but it's truthful.
It's real.
It's real. What a long week.
Oh, God, has it been?
And it's only Thursday. We got to do it one more day.
I spent most of yesterday thinking it was Thursday.
It's a bummer.
And then when I would realize it's Wednesday, still telling myself, no, you idiot, it's Thursday.
My wife reminded me again that it's her birthday tomorrow. Yay.
Can you do me a favor?
And tell her to shut it?
No. Can you forget? Like, can you not forget, but just neglect?
No.
You sure?
No.
I think you should.
She's already having an issue.
I would have so much fun with that. But I'm a bad husband.
Yeah, no. It is a Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney got a phone rodeo. It's going to be happening in a minute. I wonder how long we can just keep replaying these old phone rodeos. Because we got a ton of them. Just never record a new one. We do it for the next 10, 15 years.
You know what's super funny is that at one day, we said, I was like, we have been doing these phone rodeos and Nikolai's and stuff for so long. We probably wouldn't have to record a new one for over 2 years. And now it's been over 2 years and we haven't recorded one. My God, we were right.
By the way, those things are real when we do those.
Yeah, that's real and Nikolai's are real. You could tell because they don't sound as good.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right, Lo. You can't. You
can't control what the other person's saying.
All right. So listen, 13 years ago, we were blessed with the Dixie Chicks.
Wait. What?
And Earl had to die.
Well, years ago. Well, let me say that again. They haven't had a song
in 13 years
ago.
I was going to say, I feel like they came out.
Yeah.
And Earl had to die.
Sydney, name another song.
Only care about this one.
No, you can't?
No, is that a song? I don't know if I can name another one.
They got a lot. They got a lot of them. Let me play just a couple of these. That one's okay.
I bet you I know all of them.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Here's another one.
Take me away.
Dixie Chicks. They are gorgeous. Here's another.
What?
There's this one. Here's another one.
Wide open spaces.
Yeah, here's another one. Here's one. And I think this might.
And in a snow-covered hill.
Oh, I got another one, too, after this.
Landslide me down. My God.
Here's another one.
Hand of another guy. I love the Dixie Chicks so much.
It just gets better and better, doesn't it? Well, in I think in 2003.
Well, they asked all over George W. Bush.
That's what happened. And I mean, radio stations were going nuts, banning them.
Yeah.
Their songs being played on country radio because I think it was during the Iraq, Bush wanted to send troops to Iraq to start this war or something.
It was probably around 2001 after 9/11, and he was saying the war on terror, which was super vague, which would end it.
And he said, they said during something, they said, we're embarrassed that George Bush. You can find this. Can you actually get this?
Where are they today? Like, what are they saying today?
I don't know, but they have a new song. They have 13 years ago, they stopped music, and now I have a brand new song from them. They said something like, we're embarrassed that President Bush is from our Texas, or something like that. I'm pretty sure, and I don't know exactly. Oh, we have it?
All of the,
nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hang on. Which, by the way, how do you even start a band? Like, how do
you start one of those bands?
Right. How did they were they all friends beforehand? Because it's really neat to me that they can stop and then in 13 years they go, you want to make more music? And they do.
What always confused me, like I can understand how like bands like Nirvana, like Avenged Sevenfold, Red Hot Chili Peppers, I understand those because I've seen local bands.
Okay.
I can understand when a group of people who play music. I don't understand how groups like the Dixie Chicks and Boyz II Men.
But why the
Because
Dixie Chicks?
I can't see them playing bars because I don't see them ever. They're all just singing together. What are they doing? Who is their musicians?
Okay, hold on. Help me understand this because I'm a little confused, and we'll get to this Dixie Chicks thing. But how come you can see Nirvana? How come you can see that? Because they don't play bars, you mean?
Like, I can see that because I've seen bands like Nirvana
play at bars
and genres like that play at bars and stuff, like where they have a guitar or they have a full band.
But maybe it's
like
because
Boys
of the...
to Men.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a local boy group or a local girl group like Dixie Chicks?
Well, Dixie
performing?
Chicks they're possibly in Tennessee. There's bars like that all over the place. You know what I mean?
But who's playing their music? That's my thing.
Boys to Men is a little different. Me thinking about this, how crazy is it? You find a group of people that you mesh with.
Yep.
I feel like it's kind of like this radio show. You know, but it's amazing to me that they found each other, and stars have to be aligned.
I guess they're sisters.
Shut.
And they all changed their last name.
You shut your face. You shut up. That is wrong. That is a lot. Two are sisters, somebody says.
Oh, okay.
Is the short ugly one not a sister?
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
say the
No,
short
you're
ugly
right,
one
Bo.
isn't the sister, but
We know. That's the one.
she's the one. It's sad, but since she's the ugliest and the shortest, you know she probably has the most talent.
So let me ask you this. Did the sisters just go, hey, we need to find a lead singer for us?
Let's go get the girl who hides underneath the bridge and torments goats that try to cross it.
That's not fair.
Isn't there something on Dora, the troll, or they won't let him ever cross the bridge? That's what it reminds me of. But so let me ask you.
Okay.
I keep saying that. That's my crutch today. Let me ask you this. Did they know each other growing up?
Well, I assume the sisters did.
Well,
Yeah.
but I mean the other one too, or did they just put it in the classifieds? Like, how do
could have been.
How do you do
She
this?
seems like a Craigslist gal.
Oh man! All right, so
Let's hear.
Oh, wait. Here's another one of Dixie Chicks. Somebody reminded me. I forgot to play this one.
I'm out. God, they're so good.
They're really good. Are we forgetting any other popular Dixie Chick songs? We did a bunch of them.
Probably.
The tall ones are sisters. The short one is their cousin.
I told you. The tall ones are sisters, and the troll one is not.
Do you think they're mean to her?
I feel like they keep her in a suitcase like a ventriloquist doll. So mean.
Oh, that's what they were doing before they were made into singing. They would sit on her lap, and she'd be the ventriloquist.
Oh yeah. They just pretended she was a doll. They drew lines down her chin.
Traveling Soldier, we
oh.
played that. Cowboy Take Me Away, Goodbye Earl. Not Ready to Make Nice, Wide Open Spaces.
Landslide,
Ready to Run.
What about You Were Mine?
You Were Mine. Let me see if we know this one. You Were Mine.
And Loving Arms. And There's Your Trouble.
Oh my God, there's so many. Hold on. Oh my God, I do know this song.
What is this one? You Were Mine?
Yeah. Hold on, let's hear just the chord. Oh yeah, I do remember this.
They all just sound so familiar.
Right? They do, right? What's another one? Did you say, Tanner?
There's Your Trouble.
There's Your. Is it Trouble with a T?
Yes.
Okay. Here. Let's find.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does.
I need a. Give me a chorus.
Okay, hang on. Oh my God! Yes. What is they have
all so
of these?
catchy.
What about Ready to Run?
We did that one. We just did that one.
It's like 3 Taylor Swifts.
I was just gonna say that.
Taylor Swifts.
Daddy Lessons. All right. Anyway, do you want to hear the new one?
Yes.
Because 13 years ago, they stopped making music because, everybody crapped on them.
Yeah,
I
because
get
they
it.
did that thing where they just criticized President Bush. Which I feel like literally everybody did, but the country community is like... So are they considered red dirt country then?
No.
Dixie Chicks? Are you
No.
sure they're from the red dirt area?
Well,
We should call Britt. I bet you she would agree.
I think
that the
she
Dixie
doesn't.
Chicks.
I don't think she likes them.
No.
Yeah.
After they
Crapped on Bush.
Yeah, after they crapped on George W. Bush, Britt was out.
All right, so let's play. So 13 years ago, they said, if you don't want us, you fine.
Fine.
We won't be here.
Bye.
Then, I don't know, my heart went sad.
Yeah.
Because in these Goodbye Earls, you're playing these songs, you're just like, I wish they were still around.
Tell me anything that's good has happened since 2007.
Brad Pitt, Angelina, and Jennifer. Yeah, nothing.
Nothing good has happened since 2007.
Well, yeah.
That's when
Bird flu.
Yeah. Bird flu happened.
Swine flu.
Corona flu. Coronavirus. All this. That's the year that Britney Spears shaved her head. I hear it's because she heard the Dixie Chicks weren't going to come out with more music.
So brand new song, 13 years later. This is their single they released. It's called Gaslighter. And I think it's a lot about the Trolls' divorce. so mean. All they're doing is giving us music.
I know, and we love all of it.
Let's see how catchy this is. Hang on, they got an intro video here, and I'm going to skip through. We're not playing this on YouTube. I already like it. Here we go. Don't do an F-bomb. I love it.
Yeah!
Isn't it great?
She is a troll.
She's standing there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we could have put it on here, but
I like it. Wait.
oh wow.
Yeah. I don't know what this music video has to do with anything.
Okay, so I looked it up,
It makes me feel oppressed.
and yes,
Is it something about
that's what
women?
That's what they're trying to do a little bit here.
Oh.
Okay, so they're talking about her. She's going through a nasty divorce right now, and I think he wants $60,000 a month, or in real life.
She ain't got that.
Oh, yeah, they do. Let me see, Dixie Chicks.
Oh, the
Dixie
royalties?
Chicks net worth.
How much?
People
did she get
only
for Earl's
play-
death?
Earl had to die.
No, that's not.
You need to be-
Okay, Dixie Chicks singer. This is the one going through the divorce. Reveals her net worth. Okay. Dixie Chicks singer says she currently has. Oh, yeah, you're right.
How much she have?
$4 million.
Okay.
Well, close to 5 in real and personal property of. Well, anyway, so her divorce is $60,000.
It's
Or
a month?
He wants $60,000 a month.
Okay.
It just seems ridiculous.
Let's see here.
Well-
So $60,000 times 12. He wants $720,000 a year. How much did you say she had? 5 million?
4.5.
I just did 5 million.
That's fine.
7. She could pay him for 7 years.
Well, why do you think she just came out with this song?
Yeah, just think about that for a second. She has enough money to where if she wanted to spend $60,000 a month and never make another dime,
Yeah.
she could survive for 7 years.
So yeah, I really do think, Sydney, you're correct on that. That you feel, would you say repressed?
Oppressed.
Oppressed? Yeah, repressed wouldn't make sense.
I think you said repressed.
I
though.
think so. Well, whatever.
Being repressed.
And you're right on. Let's finish this song here.
Okay.
He cheated on her. Oh my God, I love this song though. It's going
so
on my
good!
Amazon right now. Sorry about this. This is my CD skipping.
Yeah. Hey, real quick.
What's that?
Why is it called Gaslighter, though?
Because he had. I think right there it says it.
Oh,
Hold on, let's hear.
Okay,
let's listen.
yeah. Because I was trying.
Had to start a fire, I guess. I don't know.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Just listen, Tanner. Just listen.
Man, you're right, though, Tanner. This is Taylor Swift catchy. Yeah. They make really catchy songs.
They do. A funhouse mirror.
Wow. I really like this. That's really annoying that it keeps skipping like that. I mean, we're in 2020. I don't think we need to buffer anymore.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Everything outside of this internet is 2020. This internet's 1997.
Oh, you have to look up the term gaslighting. Apparently, it's a form of abuse.
What is gaslight? Google! Hey, Google. What is gaslighting?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation in which a person or a group covertly sows seeds of doubt in a targeted individual, making them question their own memory, perception, or judgment, often evoking in them cognitive dissonance and other changes such as low self-esteem.
Oh, smart, Dixie Chicks.
Smart. Their words are like Jesus.
All right, we got to go. More Jake and Tanner show with the phone rodeo next. What a show.
Whose?
Ours.
Oh.
Just stupid.
Yes.
It's not good. We should have gave ourselves some cool nicknames like all radio people do. Like Lunchbox and whatever.
Hot Pocket.
And it's the Hot Pocket. Lunchbox and Hot Pocket in the morning.
Oh, you mean the hot box and lunch pocket morning zoo?
Yeah, I like that with Traffic Jam Sid.
Wait, hold on. Who are we? Is that us? I
Yeah.
thought we were making fun of free thongs and hot pants.
I'm making fun of anybody that theirs actually worked real well for them, and I like those guys. I don't want to pick on them.
I wish.
FYI, Murphy's real name isn't Murphy. Should I tell what it is?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, his last name is Murphy.
I want to.
I need to know.
Look up his property taxes, so I need to know his real name.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, dude, that guy has a really nice house.
Can you write it down on a
He
piece of
lives
paper?
right on the golf course. I remember the very first time I went in there, and I'm like, "Hey, how do I get your position?" Just like goofing around with him.
Sell your soul to the devil.
Yeah, basically, because the reason I said that is because he was putting vacuums in his wall, like
Dude!
you know what I mean, like the ones
want those so bad
all over his house.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's got pillars, not outside, inside.
He has indoor
Well,
pillars.
then Duke's paying you too much, Murph. It's time to share some love. Bring the elevator back down.
Drive around his neighborhood for fun. Like, that's what I do for fun.
Just to look at those houses.
It's so nice at night when you can kind of see in there a little bit, and their staircases are also pretty.
Oh, you mean their foyers?
Yeah.
Katie said, I've never been over to Murph's house because I don't have that kind of money. And he said, Katie said, when he was building it and it just got built, she's like, it's like a mansion. She's like, it is unbelievably beautiful.
But isn't he married to a doctor?
I think she makes a lot of money too. She's up in the. I don't want to. That's not my story to say, but
Yeah.
she
She
makes
does well for herself.
And well, Murph's no slouch either.
No, he's been around since the 1920s.
I mean, they built the. Didn't you say they built the station around him?
They did. He was sleeping on a park bench, and they built it around him, and he was like, "Oh,
Yeah, I love him. Murph.
birthday it is." I love him. I wish I knew what his name was, though.
Oh,
Give me a hint. What's it
Yeah.
rhymes with?
Slit. Ritteris.
How in the hell am I the only one that got yelled at for a 9-minute video?
No, I'm not saying anything.
What is the next thing? What's the next thing you're going to say? His name is Virginia.
Now we're gonna have another 9-minute video because
What
of
the
you.
hell?
Mine was you had to take a little minute to decipher some stuff.
A little minute? What are you talking about? You basically spelled it out.
No, I didn't. By the way, his garage is awesome. Have you been to his garage?
His garage is probably bigger than my house. I'm not going to lie.
All right, hey, we got to play a phone rodeo. Phone rodeo is when we call up random people and we talk about topics that we can only talk about that topic and try to keep them on the phone as long as we possibly can. Tanner, I think you're first with your septic is full, and what the heck is mine? Mine is, I forgot what mine was. Well, we'll find out. Yours calling somebody just to talk septic with them, I believe.
Sounds about right.
All right, here we go. did you know North Star Mohican Casino Resort send exclusive offers to guests who sign up with text message, email, and their app? Follow them on Facebook and see the Star Club for more info. 866-916-0959. You were at Pest Control text line 71090. We got all the Facebook, Instagrams, and all that. I mean, I can say it, but you're going to forget it. Just Google. Oh, I just licked the... Oh.
Somebody's going to get the coronavirus.
You got to talk so close to these mics, and I turned my head and my tongue on one of the words stuck out too far, and I hit it. This is the mic that gets shared by everyone. I like how, you're getting all these emails and stuff telling you how to, keep clean. Right now, everybody's worried about hygiene. But you don't understand. You don't have to talk into a microphone all day that everybody uses.
Yeah. And to the point where people, one girl came in, she's like, I forgot that this is a shared workspace.
Right. Yeah. What do you mean?
This is the most shared workspace. This is like using the same spoon.
Ugh. Toothbrush. Anyway, hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show, and something it keeps getting further and further away from me. And ouch.
What the actual hell?
I thought that's where he was going with it, to be honest.
You just don't need to talk. While I'm talking. Well, that too.
Well, that's just so mean.
Yeah.
He's not even old. 39 isn't old.
To her, it is, though.
I'm having a mental breakdown, and I'm 22.
A mental breakdown about what? Your Tamagotchi died? What do you youths do?
Being 22.
Now, let's talk. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
What's your mental breakdown?
Yeah, what is your mental breakdown?
I just feel like I'm already too old. You guys are making me feel like I'll never find a husband.
Oh, that's true. We did tell you that. You're making it.
I'm too old. I'm too old to find a husband.
You gave yourself an odd, short amount of time to find love.
No, that is true. Well, I don't know. No. She's done that to herself. Look, I mean, 25 is acceptable, but you got to give it a go throughout the years past.
Yeah. You gotta do something.
Remember when she said youth? No, I get it.
Holy hell.
Somebody said that was so funny, Sydney. You know what? Block that person, Sydney. Yeah. You guys can start your own private group chat where you guys just make fun of me. By the way, Angie's 37. Do you want to tell her that her eggs are all dried up and she's getting wrinkles?
Yeah, what do you want to
Let's
tell
call
her?
her real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not telling Angela.
Kidding.
I'd rather jump off a bridge than see that
She
to
would feel
Angie.
so bad. No, my tickets for Kusa, they're not coming to me, and
nobody has them.
I just feel like, what's Julius? He's not in communication anymore.
He doesn't have them.
I feel like I'm getting ghosted.
He doesn't.
Where's Festival?
Nobody has them.
Oh, Festival bounced real quick after they offered them.
Nobody has them. Nobody bounced.
Now, here's the thing. The Kusa tickets, I need the 3 days. I need 4 of them. And I put this into my negotiation with Joe.
What's his face?
Joe for our...
for raises?
For raises. I said, that's good, Joe. I like that, but you know what would be better? If you could do... He could do it. He knows people in this business. I'm going to call Doug Montgomery. He may have some laying around.
Did I tell you the one day that I freaked? She lives in Iowa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That I accidentally called Doug Montgomery on my watch.
He's really cool, though.
Yeah, but it was weird.
Watch, yeah. Do you still have his number?
Yeah.
I'm going to see if...
He would text us and call us and talk to us?
Well, no.
On the air? That'd be fun.
I don't think he would.
Yeah, well, why not? What's he got to lose? He's not in any of these markets.
Check this out. Do you think he knows who I am?
Sup? Sup, bud?
Hey, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
I haven't talked to this guy in 4 years. Do you have...
My number saved in your phone.
Any spare Kusa tickets?
Can I do it too?
Yeah, I like any spare Kusa
He's
tickets.
Not gonna know what that means. Hi, my name's Tanner, and I'm currently wearing a $27 pair of underwear.
Wait, are you not kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Why would you do that?
Because I bought them. They're a Duluth trading company, buck naked underwear, and they're so comfy. I only bought one pair.
You didn't even go to the outlet? Or was that the price on sale?
No, that was the... Oh, I don't know. Somebody just gave you a number. Call for Kusa tickets. I'm so sick of this.
No, you're not. Hang on. I understand. I'm so sorry.
It's because you don't... Nobody has them! These people are going to come through, and we're going to have 40 tickets, and we're all going to have to give them away. We're going to have to give them away on the air.
That's cool. We sponsor Kusa.
No, we don't.
I think we do.
I don't think we do.
I wonder if this is going to be on the DL. How you guys doing?
That's fine. I'm tired.
Me too.
I'm tired today already.
Let me see your underwear.
Yeah, they're really nice.
I'm gonna look away.
They're colorful.
They have bananas on them.
What do you mean call you? And we can't call you.
Yeah, but they gave you a number to call that's not their number.
Oh. Oh, is that Y100's number?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh!
I was
damn
texting
it.
them too.
And they just talked to us.
I have fast fingers. I wonder if I should call again. Probably not.
That would be so funny. But they probably didn't answer on the air.
No, they didn't. That sounded like a screener. Do they have those?
No, that was shotgun.
Oh, that was?
Yeah.
I guess we could call him again.
No, ask them. We want Luke Bryant tickets.
No, we don't.
Yeah, but we want to see Morgan Wallen. We want to see Morgan Wallen.
Wallen.
It's Wallen.
It's not Wallen.
It's Wallen.
It's not Wallen.
Do I got to tell this guy to go on the radio with us?
Maybe.
No, he should tell you to go on the radio with him.
Just ask, hey, are we on the air? And then when he says yes, say, so are you.
I got to tell him right away.
Hey, you're on the air.
This is how we lose our job.
Why? They're not competition, are they?
Hello, Y100.
Hey, Shotgun.
What's up, man? I got 20 seconds.
Oh, hey. Okay, listen. Can you give me Kusa tickets?
No.
Why?
What about Luke Bryant?
You gotta win. I'm sorry.
When? When do we win them?
How?
Okay, by the way, we would never be that rude.
No.
We would never. We would just wouldn't answer.
Yeah, which is better.
What do you mean I got 20 seconds?
Let's call in 3 minutes.
You know what I don't like? I don't like they got 20 seconds. We just go on the radio with you, but that's because we do live calls.
Yeah. I bet you they've never listened to a 9-minute video.
That's true. Do you think they knew it was us?
No.
You don't think so?
No, because they said, you got to win them.
Then
They would have just said no.
FYI, yeah, they would.
Yeah. That's so funny that he was just like, no.
No, why?
give me Goose tickets. No. Oh, they're funny. We should listen.
Yeah, no, yeah, I really like him. They're pretty talented people.
Yeah, they are.
Sydney, I'm just going to take over. Hi, you're Sydney, and you stated on your Trello that you're getting into country now, which I really like this. It's really fun to see it's like a newborn, it's like a baby experiencing things with the person.
Hey, I'm sending you new songs.
Some of them. But you said you get boots.
I'm thinking no.
I love it. I love it. Are you going to get some?
No.
No. What the hell? Look at this. You'd never be that rude because you don't care if you're on time.
That's true.
7448. So why go to, you want boots, and now you don't?
I just think they'd be fun for Kusa, but when else would I wear them?
Well, how about like right now?
But I got my boots.
You got your Ugg boots?
No, they're rain.
Well, we got to play Take from Jake and Tanner now. 5 questions. We're at $20. Remember, you can defer this, or if you want to be greedy and take 20, that's cool.
I feel so stupid from yesterday.
That's okay. You lost on the tiebreaker. That's not bad.
I always lose on tiebreakers.
Yeah, usually. Hi, who's this?
Who's Josh?
Hi, Josh. You want to play?
Let's do it.
Hi, Josh. 5 questions. Tanner's going to be out of the room, and then he comes back in the room. He's going to get asked the same questions, okay? If he wins, $40 tomorrow. If you win, you're getting $20 today. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union Life Stage Personal Guidance. What?
What?
Wow.
Hey.
All right, yeah. If you get stuck, you can pass. Time willing, we'll get back to that question.
Real quick,
Yeah.
if Prospera Credit Union was an actor, who do you think it would look like?
Who's the
Backdraft.
Zach Braff.
I say
Wow, man.
Wilmer. What's Wilmer?
Daniel Day-Lewis?
No, hi, I'm Dubba, and I got diabetes.
What the hell, the diabetes guy?
I don't know. All right, Josh. Now, once we're all said and done here, we'll grade these all together. Do you have any questions?
I'm good.
All right, he's good. Your timer begins in 3, 2, 1. What actor-director debuted his own brand of beer in the late 80s called Pale Rider Ale?
Bill Murray.
What is typically considered the largest island in the world?
Antarctica.
Who played the role of Joanna in the film Office Space?
Nike. Pass.
In which decade did Hawaii become a state?
Decade 1910.
In what city would you find Grant Park?
New York City.
And who played the role of Joanna in the film Office Space?
The blonde chick from Chasing Amy, but I don't know her name, so I pass again.
Hang on real quick. Ta-da! How do you feel like you did, Josh?
Pretty poorly.
All right. We'll find out. We're going to grade him here in a second.
Hey.
Yo. Are we getting a video?
No, I just got Kusa tickets.
Wait. You shut your face! There's no way you did. Yeah. Who gave you Kusa tickets?
You my source.
You didn't get Kusa tickets.
He works here. He was like, I know a guy who
you didn't get
Jason.
high up in
who'd you
festival,
talk to?
And he also works with Rock USA, and he was like, I got Len tickets last year.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
Why wouldn't you want to give
It's
me
Jason.
these? It's
Because
the camper all
they're
over
mine.
again.
They're mine.
You can sell them to me.
I'm gonna sell them. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on Craigslist.
So mean.
I'm gonna put them on Let Go or
That's
whatever
just so
that
mean.
app
I
is.
am so upset. Who was it?
It rhymes with basin.
I knew it.
It's Jason. This is the only salesperson that ever talks to me.
Give me Jason's number.
He's the only one who likes us.
I need to
That's
call.
true.
Obviously, he does not know that I need these tickets like crazy.
I think he said they were for you, but I was like, you just give them to me. I'll give them to Jake. He's like, okay.
Wait, how many? I got to talk to Jason. Get Jason's number.
Why don't you just go get him? He's here.
Yeah, go get Jason. Go
Get him.
get Jason. Go
Why
get
call
Jason.
him? He's 40 steps away.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hi. I forgot what we were doing.
What actor-director debuted his own brand of beer in the late 80s called Pale Rider Ale?
Pass.
Okay, what is typically considered the largest island in the world?
Greenland.
Who played the role of Joanna in the film Office Space?
Oh, I know this. Pass.
In which decade did Hawaii become a state?
The 50s.
In what city would you find Grant Park?
Philadelphia.
Actor debuted his own brand of beer in the late 80s called Pale Rider Ale, and he's a director too.
I don't know.
And what is typically considered the largest island in the world?
I already did that one.
Yeah, in the Office Space. Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston.
All right, hang on. Let's go through these. Hey, man, we're going to talk to you in just a sec.
Yeah.
Hi, Joshua. You ready to go through these all together?
Yep.
What actor-director debuted his own brand of beer in the late... Here, go to a mic, Jason. Maybe you can play along here. See, Jason's one of our sales guys here.
He's not
He works at
ours,
the company.
technically.
Well, not ours, but we like to treat him as one of our own. Hi, Jason.
Hi.
So you can play along to see if you know these. What actor-director debuted his own brand of beer in the late 80s called Pale Rider Ale? Josh said Bill Murray. Tanner said I don't know. Jason?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood is correct.
Shut up.
What is typically considered the largest island in the world? Josh said Antarctica. Tanner said Greenland. Jason,
Australia.
what is it?
Australia.
It's Greenland.
Hell yeah! Suck on that, Jason!
And Josh.
And Josh!
Who played the role of Joanna in the film Office Space? Getting a little confused here. He said pass, and he came back and said the blonde chick from Chasing Amy. Tanner said pass, and he said Jennifer Aniston. Jason, our sales guy?
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston is correct. 2-0. Which decade did Hawaii become a state? Josh said the 10s. Tanner said the 50s. You have a guess?
The 40s.
50s. 3-0.
God, I'm so much smarter than
Wow.
In what city would you find Grant Park? Josh said New York City. Tanner said Philadelphia.
Chicago.
Chicago is correct. But it's 3-0. Sorry, Joshua.
Bye, Josh!
We love you. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage Personal Guidance, $40 tomorrow. Tanner just came in and said he has Kusa tickets that he's willing to sell me.
Yep.
And that is, you know how bad I want these.
Yeah.
Listen, Doug, by the way, we got a contact named Doug we haven't talked to in like years, and he just texted me back without even knowing who I am. I just said, hey, man, Kusa tickets? So do you got a hookup? You don't have to say who
Probably
it is.
have a hookup.
But for me, though.
Well, I work with Rock USA.
Okay.
And I hooked Len up last year.
Yeah.
Can you give me Rock USA tickets?
Come on, work with me first.
I folded T-shirts for that.
Yeah. I mean, first we're gonna have to talk with my bosses for those type of things. But
Sure,
Really?
that's fine. No, I'm all right. I like to go through the correct procedure, not just stealing.
there's a lot of paperwork and things that we have to go through
Jake,
here to make sure.
I'm sorry, Jake. You've called multiple places that do not advertise with this radio station. Actually, that actively advertise with competing radio stations. Gave them free airplay.
I don't know about any of that.
In
Don't sound
exchange
like
for
me.
tickets.
Don't sound like
Not
me.
only is that against probably company policy, feels almost illegal.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even remember that. Hold on.
I've seen you do the whole hand and tongue thing when talking about Kusa
That is
tickets.
not true. All right, hold on. Are they the 3 days?
I can ask for those.
I want to hug you. If you were over here right now, I'd make out with your face.
That's now add sexual harassment to the list of things Jake has done.
This is not true.
Wait, no, I already added that.
I just want to say this. You have become my favorite salesperson.
I thought
that
I was
doesn't work for.
pretty high.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. I'll send an email today or tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, and I'll see what I can do. And
you've made my day.
I think they put you on a will call list or something like that.
Okay, I like that.
Wait in line for a little bit. But
okay,
it's not that big a deal.
I'm gonna have to wait in line.
There's lines everywhere at Country USA.
Yeah,
water,
and mud.
ATM, bathroom.
All right,
Don't
Jake,
need water.
This has been an amazing day for me so far. I love Thursdays. I'm going to give you a shoulder rub here in a little bit once we get off air.
What's that sexual harassment thing?
It's not. It's what friends do.
Do friends also give light kisses on the back of the
All
neck?
right, Jake and Tanner. Hey guys, in Sydney, it's birthday. Bentley's birthday month, and I was wondering if you'd be willing to give a.
Oh, how old?
Yeah, we got to know the age. Donnie just doesn't wing it.
No.
Also, month. You have a birthday month.
Yeah, she's in her 20s.
Oh,
I hardly have a birthday.
that could be.
Yeah.
Because
your wife still has a birthday week.
She does. Well, she's constantly reminding me because I think she's scared to death that I'm going to forget.
Well, yeah, because you have.
No, I never forgot the day of, but I always forget coming up because it's such a weird.
Yeah.
Holy cow! It's tomorrow.
See.
It's a weird day. I got to go today and get her a cake.
Bentley. What are you getting?
I don't know. She just wants chocolate on chocolate on chocolate.
Oh, hell yeah. Me and your wife need to hang out.
And she likes that sweet frosting. Like,
Hell
I like the fluffy frosting.
Yeah, no, you need buttercream.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
Is the buttercream
buttercream is a
sweet?
weird fluffy
Oh,
crap.
that's the good stuff.
What are you
son.
talking about?
Garbage.
That stuff is the worst. You either get cream cheese, chocolate, or lemon. Oh, I could eat lemon desserts every day of the week. I love lemons.
Angie just went in. She goes, "Love you at work now." What? Does this girl even work? I don't even know her hours. She was supposed to be in hours ago.
Is she a den?
What is happening at home when I'm not at home?
I don't think you want to know.
Yeah, probably not.
That's why I don't get cameras.
Scary.
Dude, do you want to get cameras for your house? I somewhat do.
I want the door. I almost bought you that for Christmas. You remember that?
Yeah, because you were going to get one free.
Well, I mean, still, what a
It's
great
like giving
gift, right?
it's like giving somebody a book light for Christmas because you got a Snuggie.
Well, no, it's not like that. We both got the same. It's not like I was taking the doorbell and then I just gave you a rug that says welcome. I mean, it was.
I mean, the doorbell thing would be good, but I live on a dead end road. And nobody goes to my front door. Everybody comes in through my garage.
You would like. I think you would love it. Yeah.
I would be upset that more people don't come visit.
It just makes you sad.
Yeah, that's why I just want to get cameras. But I want to get cameras, and I don't want to tell anybody I have cameras. I want to get fake cameras, and I want to get real cameras. I want to have like a bunch of like red herrings around my house, but then have like a couple teapots that are cameras.
I can't wait for you to become senile.
You should get the big cameras too, like the ones that are from like the 80s, just in the corner of your house outside.
And those are the real ones.
Like the ones that look like a big glass bowl on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah. I would dig a bowl like one of those weird school ones.
Sure.
I would love it.
Hi, what do they call you? Hi, who is this? Hello, sir. Ma'am.
I don't know who you are. If you're looking for money, I don't have any.
Maybe they had tickets.
You just hung up on your Kusa tickets.
I think I'm in like Flynn now.
Jason hasn't gotten back to you in a while. Do you think he's ghosting you?
I better call him.
Sydney, go get him.
It's a Ring doorbell. It's really annoying if you have a dog that likes to go stand in front of the front door.
That's a weird thing.
My dog, I've trained him not to like front doors. That's not good. There was a bad joke in there, and I thought you would go with, and I'm so glad you didn't. Let's just move right past.
Man, I wish I liked my dog. I don't, though.
I'll tell you this. I sent you two a video yesterday of a guy that was getting pulled on a stretcher, and this dog they were trying to hold back this little pound dog, and he finally escaped, and he went and just laid on top of his owner.
And, like, was snipping at the guys that were trying to help him.
And I said to Tanner, I wrote to him, and I said, I would like to think that my dog would do that, but I don't think he would.
No. Have you ever pretended to be dead?
Yeah, and he just lays on my and like, you know how you bend your knees and he'll lay like in that. Well, maybe he likes me then.
Yeah, mine barks at my ears and then pushes his nose against my face, but like in a playful manner.
This guy said he's got 2 tickets if I meet up today. Oh, I don't like that.
They're not texting back.
Oh, what did Doug say?
I've already talked to them.
Oh, Doug, our contact from the country, he said no, he's not. That's not. He said,
it's not.
Sorry, not a show I have any involvement with.
What about Morgan? Wallen.
Whalen.
Not as Wallen. I want to get into this, but I just don't know if we have enough time. We can talk about it. Let's just do it anyway.
Okay.
What are you most... I put this up on Facebook a little while ago, a couple days ago. What are you most judgmental about? Do you guys have anything like you just go, like women who do drugs, drink, and smoke while pregnant? Emily said. I'm just reading some of these.
Well, yeah.
It's a thing, right?
Women who chew really gross me out.
I know women. I don't know any women that do that, but I know there are women that do that.
There are women who chew, and I find that the most disgusting thing in the world. Women who smoke isn't great, but women who chew are a whole different breed.
Kimberly says people who throw cigarette butts out their vehicle windows. Why are they garbage people? People with poor hygiene.
Yeah.
By the way, you can text us 71090, just things that, you're super judgmental. Burgers for me. Like
you don't like them?
No. I'll eat them. I'll eat them, but I'm like judgy on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll still eat them.
I get judgy on pizza a lot. Like the pizzeria that was at the El Dorado.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that, yeah.
Super good, but they only had 4 pizzas. Yeah, how do you call yourself a pizzeria with only 4?
People who breed dogs or are looking for a purebred puppy that don't even consider rescuing.
I don't know, man. It just doesn't matter. So what's going to happen? Those dogs have to die alone?
Oh, yeah, the other dogs, they need homes, too.
Once the dog is bred, who cares? Don't buy them. Why does it bother you so much? And once again, said this before, I was preaching this way before Ricky Gervais went off and did it. Don't just sit on your high horse about saving dogs and doing all these things while you're typing it on your iPhone, which was built by children in a third world country where they had to put nets around the building because people kept jumping off.
I know there's something. If you're going to do it, you got to do it for all of it.
Yeah. You can't pick and choose. It's like the Bible. You try to pick and choose what you want to believe out of the Bible. If you're going to tell me that I can't do this, then I better see you stoning gay people. Because it also says to do that.
I was just listening to a comedian this morning, and he said he was really great at the way he said it, and I'll probably offend people because I'll ruin it. But he was talking about gun owners love the Second Amendment. But they don't know any other. They know maybe 1 or 2 other amendments, but they don't know what the 7th is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or the 6th. You got to like them all.
My favorite one, the comedian was just like, I don't care if you're a gun owner, but the thing is that every single gun owner knows a person who is a gun owner who
that was the guy.
That was the doesn't have a gun.
That's the same guy that I was talking about. Yeah. Sid, who are you? Which, by the way, we're not getting into it. Gun owners, don't be mad at anything. Yeah. We're just blabbing here. You're fine. You're good.
Yeah. Do whatever you want. Zombie apocalypse, that we're going to come hang out by you.
Seriously. We'll be the women. We'll go try to find berries.
Yeah. We're good gatherers.
What are you judgy about?
I can only think of 3 things, but they're kind of
That's
petty.
A lot.
Only.
No, that's good. That's what I kind of want.
Petty is what we're looking for.
Okay. I look down on people who use plastic water bottles.
Okay.
And
I have a ton of them at home.
Just get a Hydro Flask.
Screw that.
We like plastic.
Where do I get my water from?
Yeah. What do you do with it, too, after you're done?
I burn it.
Mm-hmm, that's good.
I get them all together, and then I burn them inside of a tire.
Next to your kid?
Oh, she lights it.
Okay. Next?
What's your next thing?
Girls who are at the club, and
you're at the club?
Oh, my God.
No.
We're there.
And their eyelashes are falling off. Like they don't know how to properly put on eyelashes.
That is petty.
I look down on them.
Do you do that when you're going out to the club? Do you put on fake eyelashes?
I'm not at Stirrups if I don't have fake eyelashes on.
Okay.
That's odd.
It's weird. Yeah. You got really.
What's wrong with your eyelashes?
Nothing.
I don't know. My wife wears fake eyelashes all the time.
All the time?
Well, yeah, actually, she'll do it. Anytime we go anywhere, there's fake eyelashes.
You should put them on Billy.
I should.
Dude, that would be so funny. Take a picture of Billy with fake eyelashes.
And then you see his milky eyes.
Cloudy eye.
They
What's your third thing?
Soda drinkers for fun. Like people who rely on soda.
Ooh, funny.
Like that's so
funny. Yeah, like more. Soda, I judge people that'll get, because they'll stop at gas stations. We'll get them in the morning, like their Mountain Dew right in the morning at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
and usually construction workers that are wearing their Caterpillar boots.
Yeah,
that's just mean. I love you guys.
These are elitist things.
You know what mine is? Speaking of boots, I am really judgy, and it's such a stupid thing to be judgy on. I think laces are for PADs. People that wear tennis shoes and you're a grown man.
You wear cowboy boots.
I'm just
It's
saying.
either the only people I see wearing cowboy boots are like you and 4-year-olds because they don't know how to tie shoes yet.
You always get offended on this
because it's a weird thing.
I told you it is weird, but I get judgy when you got to tie your shoes. It's just laces.
Sounds lazy.
He texts me probably on the daily and says, Sydney, you just can't date somebody with laces.
That is not true, but that is true.
You guys are weird.
Tanner, what are you judgy about?
Pajamas in public.
Yeah.
People who wear
people.
Yeah,
I judge you people. I judge people who think they're better than laces.
Well, I'm just saying. It seems a little kiddie. I look down on people who don't use their turn signals. Oh, that's a me.
That's you for sure.
I'd like to apologize.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you're right. But
Don't care.
Michigan people don't. We don't believe in all that.
Yeah, that's an option in your cars for some reason.
It really is.
Stupid.
I judge people who like Golden Corral. I haven't been to a Golden Corral in
Dude,
years.
Golden Corrals are so okay. I mean, that's just what they are. Okay, so remember, this is still hurting me. You remember how I said that Olive Garden no longer has braised beef and tortellini?
Yes.
Well, I thought maybe they just didn't have it because I was there during lunch, because fancy, and
it's not on the dinner menu.
And I was like, maybe it's on their dinner menu. So I called Olive Garden.
Was
and
it?
They said no.
Oh.
Now we're boycotting Olive Garden. So today, if you were thinking about getting a romantic dinner with your significant other at the Olive Garden, you're not going because we're boycotting the Olive Garden.
That was an oxymoron.
That's a fun segment. Yeah, it was. That's a fun segment to do. What is fancy to you?
White trash fancy is Olive Garden.
White trash fancy, but people that have money, completely not fancy, like Red Lobster.
Oh, Red Lobster is once again white trash fancy.
Yeah. What's some more?
Six Flags is poor people vacations.
Camping.
I love camping.
I know, but I'm just saying rich people find gross. Poor people find it fancy. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't work. But definitely Olive Garden's
Olive Garden is one. Because it feels fancy when you go in there, but the food is the same quality as Fazoli's.
What's like yeah, right. What's like an expensive beer? Like if you're gonna
High Life. I feel like if you're drinking High Life and you're
really
trying to tell people that you're drinking it for the taste, it's because you've never had a good beer.
but I like drinking beer. That's the thing. Your beer tastes fine, but you can only have 3 of them.
That's
with my group of people, we drink for 4 hours, 5 hours straight.
Oh, Dave and I will throw back a whole bunch, but we are definitely more tanked than you by the time we're done.
I could never. That would be awful. That'd be an awful hangover.
I'm picking up a 6-pack of beer today on my way home. Dragon's Milk Reserve. It is 12.9% alcohol.
Somebody said Texas Roadhouse.
Texas.
That's just deadly.
No, I've had beers that have more alcohol in them than wine. Probably has more alcohol than your winking eye or
the whispering owl.
Whispering eye.
I tell you, that is where you can get the Whispering Eye at Aldi for $2.89. You can get these bottles of wine. $2.89. It's like you're losing money if you don't go do this.
Yeah. Honestly, if you plan on getting drunk and you're not buying your wine at Aldi, you're stupid.
I judge those people that don't have Pusa tickets right now. You shut up. Complaining about individuals who buy a purebred dog that has been health cleared and has predictable temperament is like complaining about people who have, I can't read anymore of the text because it went away.
Who have, maybe they, dang. They didn't finish.
Sorry.
Well, they didn't finish it.
People who get way into golf.
Dude, I love golf so much. Not way into it. Only golfed like 7 times last year.
You're the proper amount into it.
Yeah.
Or you really
like every other weekend.
But you're not like, that's all you talk about.
Yeah.
And like on Fridays, you're wearing your little shorts.
I don't wear shorts on the course.
Jake is really judgy about sun dolphin kayaks.
Yeah. I like that's a weird judgment one too. I like Old Town. I do. Those things don't flip. Speaking of, I might get my kids a Sun Dolphin because they're cheaper.
Dude, there's one at
And who cares
Shields
if your kids
that looks
do it?
really good. There's one at Shields that looks great. I don't know if it's Sun Dolphin.
They wear life jackets, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
All right. We can get moving forward. Let's get to rocking. What are some other crutches I usually say?
I love this one. If you're not buying Winking Owl by the case at Aldi, you're wasting your money.
Angie and I will walk into Aldi, and I will grab 3, and she will grab 3, and we leave.
Do you pay?
Well, yeah, no,
Oh.
we pay, but we don't
Oh,
go
good.
for anything else.
Oh, that's true.
And I think that happens a lot. Then we'll go shopping the next day. Anyway, you can visit North Star Mohegan Casino Resort for amazing cash and prize giveaways and world-class entertainment. For events and more info, visit northstarcasinoresort.com. Found a neat story here. After a American Idol win, you know, Carrie Underwood.
Sure. The woman who famously lied about getting in an accident so she could have plastic surgery on her face.
That's her.
Okay.
Also, Jesus Take the Wheel before he cheats and some other stuff.
She's saying Jesus Take the Wheel. I did not know that. I thought it was the Dixie Chicks.
She was eating few as 800 calories a day to lose weight.
Man, I can't even think of a meal that I have that is less than 800 calories.
And it shows like a picture of her before, like 2005 on the left, and then 2019 on the right. She didn't look bad in 2005, but she definitely lost weight, except her head. Her face is still humongo.
Look up 2005. Her.
She said, I shouldn't care what other people think. This was back in 2005. But she said, I'd been living off quesadillas and pastas at the time. I was tired. I kept buying bigger clothes. I knew I'd be better for myself, and I let haters be my motivator. So she ended up, in May 2005, she decided to start counting calories. She said she was sleeping better. She continued to push the diet further and further until she was eating as few as 800 calories a day.
But that's not healthy, is it? I mean, eating that little?
The diet wasn't manageable. She said the diet was not manageable at all. I would fall off the wagon, then feel terrible and repeat the cycle. Yeah, that is little amount of calories.
800 calories, at least almost every dietitian you look at or read about, they don't say to cut that many because then that puts your body in this weird position where when you eat, it tries to hold as much as it can for fat because you're starving. You're starving yourself.
Yeah, I don't know she doesn't say what she's up to now, but she says she's at a better place and healthier. I'll tell you what, little man, that's what Hollywood would. Are you kidding? If I went on there and then I went to a message board and I started getting famous and people were talking about my weight and I got this little belly and all this, I probably would do the same thing.
Oh, probably. Yeah, that would ruin your head.
That would become motivators. Like, yeah.
Yeah. You'd be like, okay, well, it's hard for me to look at myself.
So Mike Tyson apparently is a new man.
The guy who races pigeons?
The guy who has a theme park?
That guy.
The guy, oh, okay.
Back in the day, he was an amazing boxer. Still is, probably, but he's definitely different.
Everybody's got to have a hobby.
Well, and he's afraid of becoming that Mike Tyson again. And he breaks down in this podcast.
Oh, you mean the murderer or the sexual assaulter?
Yeah, he said, I don't know if he says that, but yeah, he's just all that dude that's super angry.
Oh, my God.
That guy's got some major past. He needs therapy. Probably is doing it right now.
He's got some demons. Yeah. But also, he did go to jail for sexual assault.
I think he had a hard knock life in the beginning.
It's a hard knock life.
Alex Trebek, somebody else is having a hard knock life right now. He is now one of the 18% of people who survive a year with the stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Oh, my God.
That's good news. He admits that it's not been easy. kidding, man. To be honest, really mean, probably, but I thought he was going to be gone a long time ago.
Yeah, I didn't. I figured he would, but then he went into like remission.
I think,
and then he got out of remission. His positive attitude, at least on TV and everything, is so refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, when he first came out and said it, and he was like, I don't plan on retiring, it's mainly because I still have 3 years left on my contract. So I can't. He was able.
They said I can't die.
Yeah, he was like, so I guess until then. So I'm so happy that he's still, I think he is still alive because he's still hosting Jeopardy.
Probably.
I think once he gives up Jeopardy and he doesn't have a reason to get up in the morning, which sounds sad, but once he has that, it's a matter of weeks before he is gone.
Hey, go to the voting really quick, Kenny, the poll tab. I want to see where we are. By the way, if you want to vote for us to get bobbleheads, please do so. All you got to do is text vote or link to 71090, and we're a March Madness bracket right now. Not with
There's only
us.
14 hours left.
This is from the Booyah, the baseball team, the Booyahs. And we're going to move on to the next bracket here momentarily.
Hopefully.
Well, in like 14, maybe, possibly. We're up against Tom Zalaski. Just go ahead and text vote or link to help us out. If you missed anything on the show, you can text JT to 71090 also while you're texting away. We'll send it right to the podcast right to your phone.
That sounds good.
Yeah. 9 o'clock hour next. We play a lot more music. We'll chime in every once in a while, but definitely more music for you music lovers out there.